You're listening to Bob.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Pamela Anderson, the distinguished actress, formerly of Baywatch, has chosen to do a public service announcement.
Good morning, Pamela. Thanks for coming by.
Good morning, Larry.
It's Harry.
Oh, I bet it is.
Now, listen, I understand that you're here today to record a public service announcement. You're going to tell America what Independence Day means to you. Is that right?
Oh, no, there must be some sort of mistake. I'm here to talk about the 4th of July.
Pam, Independence Day is the 4th of July.
Whoa, what a coincidence. Is that because it's like a leap year or something?
Never mind. And listen, before we get started, tell me, have you ever been in a recording studio before?
Sure, lots of times. I met my ex-husband Tommy in a recording studio. He took me around, showed me the amplifiers, the microphones, the tape machines. Then I gave him a
Okay, well, tell you what, let's just go ahead and get started here. First you'll need to put on those headphones.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, that's great. Now, right in front of you is a microphone, and I think you know what that's for. Pamela. Pam, I think we'll be able to hear you better if you take the microphone out of your mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really missed Tommy.
Okay, great. I think we're ready to go. All right, cue the music. All right, Independence Day tribute written and recited by Pamela Anderson. Take one.
Like, hi, everyone. Well, it's that time of year again. Time to celebrate the most important day in American history, July 4th, 1492. The day when our forefathers, at least I think there were 4, came over on the Mayflower and discovered America. And then the British tried to raise our income taxes, and when we wouldn't pay, they attacked Pearl Harbor. Well, when Abraham Lincoln heard about it, he freed the slaves and forced them to build the Statue of Liberty. Then they all sat in a big room and signed the most important document in our nation's history, the Declaration of Incontinence. Woo, as you can see, they had a real busy day. Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Okay, that's a wrap there, Pamela. Thanks.
Thank you, Barry. Hey, how would you like to play with my big...
Well, yeah, sure, I'd love to.
Great, I'll run home and get them.
Hey, wait a minute. That means she didn't have her whatever. Hello. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi, chick.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. That was way too enthusiastic. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, hello, chick.
Hey, there's Willie Griswold.
Chickster.
Loading up on the caffeine. There's Jeff Oskay.
What's up, buddy?
He's in here for, I forget the guy's name who's fishing, but I'm sure I will remember it at some point. There's Ace Cosby. Hey, I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Good morning. Hello.
Shuffling papers.
Yes, sir. Just getting organized, ready to rock. Are you ready to rock?
Yeah. Woo!
Okay. I'm ready to rock.
Are you?
Just getting a few things here. Okay.
I know. You had your sugar there for a second.
No. This is my new liquid IV.
Good stuff.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Hydration multiplier.
Yeah.
Christy's been trying to get you on that stuff
Electrolytes
for
are
2
important.
years.
Is that got
no.
B12 in it or something? Or
I don't know. It might.
Just make sure water tastes like wine.
My doctor told me to start doing it every day, and
It's delicious. Okay.
My blood pressure was
yeah.
Saturday morning. Are you ready?
Yep.
120/80.
That's fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Very good.
That means
It's very, 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 very,
It's right in the strike zone.
very,
very good.
Very good.
And I'm medicated to the hilt. But other than that,
Do you have a blood pressure cuff at home?
I do have a blood pressure cuff at home. Do you have a blood pressure cuff at home?
Hell no.
Oh, I do.
Hell, not only no, but hell no.
No.
Why not?
I don't need one.
You should probably have a blood pressure cuff.
No, my
at
blood
home.
pressure's just fine,
Considering
thank
you
you.
have livestock in parts of your body,
That is true. That is true.
Oh, I have excellent blood pressure.
all I have is metal in my body. You've got
I have metal in my body.
How often do you check your blood pressure?
hourly. I'm somewhat of a hypochondriac.
Okay.
Do you ever go to CVS and stick your arm in the thing?
Oh, yeah.
They've got one there. It looks like a ride. It's a lot of fun. You get in there.
Guess what I'm doing at CVS?
What?
Waiting on pills. Yeah. Just do the blood pressure. Okay, all right. Oh, I got to wait some more.
15 minutes.
Let's hit that blood pressure again. Okay.
I'd wipe that seat down. The last lady might have had some leakage, you know.
Oh, my God. What?
What kind of a mind comes up with that comment?
Just saying. They're old. They're infirm.
We're old. We're infirm.
All ages are in
I'm
line.
going to go take my blood pressure. Oh, I need a butt plug. Hey, little doctor.
You know, the day that Clint Eastwood and your father heard this, Clint Eastwood said, "Don't let the old man win."
Yeah.
And
Sure.
that's what
No. Don't let the old man in.
He's just blah, 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 blah. Don't let the old man in. Yeah, let me know how that works for you. Kicking Father Time's ass. Good luck, buddy.
Working just fine. Why do
No
you take,
kidding?
Why do you take your blood pressure all the time?
Because I got to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ask you to.
Yeah.
If you have issues, you take
You
pills.
taking aspirin every day?
Yes.
Oh.
A little yellow one, though.
Oh,
Little
that's a
baby
half,
asprin.
a half-prin?
Yes.
They don't call it that anymore.
I know.
They call it Cialis.
I'll get your blood going.
Well, Doc, my blood pressure may be a little high, but look at this erection.
That's a fine one.
Do you ever go to the doctor and get an erection? Because he's touching you?
That's never happened.
You mean she, and of course.
No, I don't have I prefer, I like my doctor now, the one I have. And
Boy or-
it's a man, and I have to thank Tom. He's an amazing doctor.
If you had a
I love
hot
this
female
guy.
doctor, would you lie to her? Would you tell her you're healthier than you are just to impress her a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
100%.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'd say, hey, would you like to get some drinks later? Later.
You had a female doctor, right? You had a female doctor. She got mad at you, didn't she? Because you went to another doctor.
Oh, yes, she did. Actually, that was a long time ago.
I remember.
Yeah. I went to another doctor, and she said, well, I can't see you anymore. It was kind of like I got dumped by the doctor. I don't know what she heard. Or
My last checkup, the doctor, way too young.
Yeah?
Like, she was to the point where when she had to, like, check my stuff, like, I apologize. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, you seem like a lovely young lady. I don't want you to have to touch my old stuff.
Yeah, you may not be aware of how these things drop in gray.
Yeah, I felt horrible for her. Like, she's like, no, I'm a doctor. I'm like, no, you're like 25. No, you should not have to look at my
Can you
old
get that old
balls.
guy? He might be a janitor, but just get him in here.
Right,
He should
exactly.
check this thing out,
I
too.
felt horrible. I apologized
You know
multiple times.
You're exactly right. There should be an age limit. To hell with Doogie Howser. There should be an age limit on how young a doctor
Or maybe
can be.
something that corresponds with your...
29 is a max, the earliest you can be a doctor.
Yeah,
And if
for
you
sure.
get through everything at 27, you got to wait 2 years. I
agree.
But don't you kind of like the younger doctors that have kind of caught up on the latest techniques?
No, they're these young punks.
I remember when I was a little boy, we had this really old school doctor who hadn't learned about the more slender needles.
Ooh.
He had the ones that looked like pencils.
Oh, reliable.
Yeah.
I'm totally serious. Dr. Davis was his name.
Did Dr. Davis smoke while he was examining you?
He was very old school, and I remember getting a shot, then getting one like somewhere else. Not doing
Exactly.
anything. What's going on? Oh yeah, these are the newer
Pediatric style, real thin, yeah.
Yeah, they. I'm just saying.
I had no
you
idea
get a
they
younger
had
doctor.
different size needles.
Of course they do, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm dumb.
Needle
It's a big
technology.
Yeah, this was more like a stirrer stick for a martini. The Wayne.
I bought them a long time ago.
You're not.
I'm not going to. I paid good money for these.
Technically, this is a gardening tool, son.
Using them all. You're not going to believe this. My doctor, when I was a kid, Dr. Starr with 2 R's.
Oh.
And boy, he thought he was too.
Maybe he was.
Isn't it funny that we
helping
remember
out people.
Maybe he was.
Do you remember your doctor from when you were a kid?
He smoked though. While
Dr. Grimes.
I had Dr. Brownlee. She was awesome.
He did.
Dr. Grimes?
Yeah.
Oh, a doctor dies. That doesn't seem like a very good testimonial for
Barely
him.
does. He can't take his own
He was
medicine.
my pediatrician.
I was
He
say
should be
Dr.
dead by
Brownlee's
now.
got to be gone. She was
doctor
my
smoked.
pediatrician.
Your doctor smoked?
Yeah, Dr. Hazlitt.
Yeah.
Got a
In
sore-
the room?
No, not in the room.
Cigarillos
Smoked
or
with my
like a
dad.
regular
No, Kent's.
Kent?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Remember when everybody smoked? Man,
Boy, I do.
I was watching that. I went down Old Movie Lane this weekend. I watched a couple of Hitchcocks and Good Night, Good Luck with Clooney and Jeff Daniels.
Everybody's smoking in that.
David Strathairn.
Yeah,
is
we were talking
wonderful.
to one of the actors, then maybe it was Jeff Daniels, and I guess they weren't allowed to smoke real cigarettes on the set.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is.
They were clove cigarettes or
Apparently,
whatever.
I think they were like some kind of lettuce. I guess
Like an herbal thing,
they're
right?
awful.
Yeah.
There's more smoking in that than anything I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I agree.
They are all lighting up, man. And you forget how many.
Well,
many
they used
people
to.
smoke.
I can remember you read about television in the 50s. The tobacco companies would show up with crates of cigarettes for all the people to.
Oh yeah.
And it would kind of give the actors something to do on set, and pretty soon everyone was smoking.
That used to be the go-to acting tool was lighting a cigarette, or I'm not sure what it is now. Like eating a combo, or
but it can't be.
no waste
But I mean, in terms of Willie, young romance, there's no. Hey, you want to go to my car and vape?
No, that exists. I assume right now there are 2 19-year-olds at a Starbucks, and the way that this guy wants to hit on this, he's going, hey, you want to do a little vape break? 10 minutes, me and you? I guarantee you that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but there's no flame
Do
or
you
anything.
share vapes?
There's no flame, right?
People share vapes all the time, for
Really?
sure.
Do they make a vape you have to light?
No, how would that work? What do you think?
you'd melt the plastic. But once again,
Now, I
one of your
have been so
great-
high, I tried to light my vape, but I've never.
What a great question.
Man, this is not hitting at all.
I'm just saying they have
You have to light the vape, Willie.
I can't get this.
I'm just asking a question.
because the coolest part of smoking is
Like putting the fire close to your mouth.
yeah, Bacall and
Yeah, Bogey, Bacall,
Bogey.
Key Largo. Yeah.
that's not, there are other movies beside Key Largo.
Well, then why don't you find out what's
you know what I'm saying. That's the romance there.
I don't.
But there's no romance in, well, you want to go do an opioid butt plug?
Well, that's
I got a
jumping from
suppository.
vaping.
We could go do a morphine enema together. Oh,
really,
cool. How romantic.
That really escalated, didn't
I'm
it?
just
He
saying.
thinks people are lighting vapes on fire.
I was asking. I don't know how vapes work. I've never vaped. There's no flame involved. I thought there was a spark or something.
No, it's electronic.
It's all electronics.
Wouldn't it be more fun if it were you could light it?
I think the whole point of it is that it's not combustion.
Well, that's so boring. We want to have a good reason to have matches and. And didn't you always like those stick matches with the blue tips that
You just like fire.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you really do. You're a firebug. What you are.
Did you have a fire over the weekend?
No, I had one last weekend.
Should have had one last
Last night would have been a great
And
fire.
I made it. My girls went to this little wilderness camp.
Yeah.
Sure they
So I got this stick that you hit this other stick with, and it sparks.
Oh, the flint and
Yeah, the flint thing. That was so much fun.
Did you start a fire that way?
Yeah, but to get the fire going, I got to go into the bathroom and get a bunch of cotton balls.
yeah.
Think about this for a
And then,
second.
then it got even worse. I got one of the cotton balls and I soaked it in kerosene. So it light
Mr.
right up.
Radio, who's won major awards, just described it as you take this one stick and hit it with the other stick, and then you stick, and then it
Very
has
descriptive.
a flame and a cotton ball. Man, I felt like I was there.
Yeah. Well,
Flint. That was
You
the
got
word.
it going, though, right?
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's
those-
awesome.
Let me tell you about Raycon earbuds.
Okay.
They've updated. They just launched their upgraded model of the best-selling everyday earbuds. As a matter of fact, now Raycons have, as if they could get any better, They have active noise cancellation, brand new gel tips with an even more ergonomic design for an even better perfect fit, and multi-point connectivity. This is the one that blows my mind. It lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus a quick charge function, even faster charge, and weatherproof and sweat resistant. And we received Raycon's upgraded everyday earbuds here in the studio, and Tom said those ear thingies are really great. Christy got the blush violet, I got the forest green, and Tom got the royal blue, and Josh, who's evidently quit as of last Friday, has the classic black. Raycon offers 30-day happiness guarantee, so what indeed are you waiting for? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 15% off the already low price, plus free shipping. That's 15% off and free shipping. Buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Because Josh is going fishing, so this is the perfect time for the Raycon earbuds.
When he's tune his
heave that line
dumb
out,
brothers out,
and tune us on. We'd like to tune us on. Does that make sense?
Tune us on.
Thank you very much.
Like
Hey, Pat, I'm just looking through all my notes here, and I got this thing, Pat Godwin Open Bar Comedy Special. Repeat after me. Is that still on the YouTube?
Oh, it's always going to be there, yeah.
Now, do you light that?
Do I like the YouTube?
No, do you light the thing? You take a match?
Oh, do you light it? Not like it.
Okay, we're going to light up the news. How about that?
Let's
light
do
up,
it.
light up the world
And
of
light
sports.
up the sports. Got a trade happening.
Oh, okay, good.
PG-13.
And microwavable butt plugs. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, let's do it.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Let's get a shot of the mustache. We have the camera in here now.
I got a before shot.
Okay,
and
now
I
we
just,
got now we got motion pictures here.
Zoom in nice and tight on this blonde beauty. Hey.
Okay, now you have. Is that mascara? What kind of makeup is that your girlfriend got for you?
This is the CoverGirl Lash Exact mascara. It can be found at stores near you.
Okay, now, Chick, are you going to apply the mascara to the stash? We'll see if it looks.
Come on, Chick.
Looks any better. What color is the mascara?
Well, it's the color of the tube, right?
No, it's not purple. It's a brown.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one.
Because your hair's kind of blondish brown.
Here's a little something for the camera.
Hey!
All right. Okay. Let's. Could we forego the? Let's get this going here. Just get the.
Okay. I'll be gentle.
You know what, though?
What?
His mustache looks a lot better close up.
It does. It looks very good.
Thank you, Chick. I appreciate that.
You can't see it from far away. It's the same color as the skin.
Gentle touch.
Now, does that stuff? What if you lick your lips? Will that stuff come off? Don't just do the middle.
Am I half stashed?
Wait, I'm not doing this in the.
Now, if you get, you darken it up a little bit.
That looks nice.
See,
Thank you.
Brings out the.
Give me a look.
Brings out his eyes. Look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
Then you do this.
Yeah. Pump
Okay.
it. Pump it.
Bob,
Yes, sir.
remember the movie that last year was made that didn't have any speaking to it?
The Artist.
The Artist. Anybody see that? Did you see The Artist, Pat? The silent movie last year?
Silent movie?
Yeah. It was called The Artist. Won a bunch of Academy Awards.
That sounds
You
awful.
look like that guy. That's the kind of mustache you have.
An Academy Award winner, huh?
Let's take a look.
Well, and it was supposed to be a mustache from the days before there were talkie films.
Right.
So it may be a little dated. Turn around. Let me see. Let me verify.
He's almost done. It's
Let Picasso
actually looking
work over here.
looking pretty darn good. Looking pretty darn good.
Let's see.
What's my
done.
Turn around. Oh, let's go.
Voila.
Okay, Pat McAfee. Oh dear God.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Now I can see it. Now it does look very romantic.
And it really does match his hair color a lot better.
Oh, my. We got a little mascara on her.
Well, wipe it
I'm
off.
sorry. Yeah, they started talking to me, and I got mad at Tom, so I can miss.
Now, do you think maybe you should go with what's the permanent dye for the mustache called? The
Permanent?
Yeah, it's in all the commercials.
Not permanent.
Just for men.
Just for men. That stuff. You need the just for men.
Mm-hmm.
You think it would look like this permanent?
Sure. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be permanent. It would
It lasts
last
about
for a couple of weeks.
And then you have to reapply. And
So for my Super Bowl TV stuff, I need to get the Just for Men.
Or just do it, just hit it with the mascara before you go on screen. I think it's fine the way it is.
Chick, I'd like to thank you for what you just did.
No, but then you're going to be walking around, and then you're going to be wiping your face, and half of it's going to come off.
If I was to have a cocktail right now that happened to run a little high, would mascara run into my mouth?
I don't think so. Most mascara is like the commercials I've seen, the girls dive in.
Of course, they always, it's women and it's their eyelashes that they use it for. Rarely do you see those get hit with a drink.
Mustache,
and when they do, they usually kind of tear up. I don't know how that would work at a bar, Pat.
Yeah, Pat's now trying
Maybe
to touch up the mustache.
Just for men.
Yeah, but then the question has to be asked: even if your mustache is dark, is it really your look? And that's where I think that comes into question.
I had a moment where my girlfriend thought she was pregnant. And by the way, if ladies, if you suspect that you're pregnant, tell the guy during the day. Don't wait until you're about to go to sleep.
No,
because that's what she did. She's like, I have a cramp. I might be pregnant. Good night. I'm like, no,
good night.
I don't think so. I go, well, let's find out. Well, what are you gonna do? So I, hauled butt to Walmart. And
got a test.
Got myself a little test.
Doctor in a box. Yeah, I know.
2 o'clock in the morning, and of all the times to get recognized. I walk into Walmart in the night shift. Hey, Fluffy. I'm like, oh, great. What do you need? A miracle.
All right, here's some tickets to a Grateful Dead concert. Right.
So I found the aisle where they sell the pregnancy test, and I realized something. Walmart has figured out the evolution of how life works, and they put it in aisle 4. As soon as you turn the corner, you see condoms. Then you see lubricant. The next to the lubricant, you see pregnancy tests.
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We've got Life with Willie coming up, Tom. It's very exciting.
I like that segment.
He took his grandmother to dinner. Was it last night?
Friday night.
Friday night?
Me and
That's
the old
nice
gal.
that you would take your grandmother to
Nice
dinner.
Italian restaurant.
Tell your father, if you haven't already, tell your father what happened.
I took Ramsey out to dinner. She likes to pay for these nice dinners. I can't really swing it right now. She's helping me out. End of the dinner, she's kind of reaching around and goes, oh, good. I think I forgot my pocketbook. Classic move.
Trick.
I forgot my debit card on a date with my 91-year-old grandmother.
But if anyone's going to forget, a 91-year-old grandma gets passed.
Did she order the wine and
She got some wine. She got a salad for the table.
Appetizer.
She got a Caesar and goes, you know what? I like those little canned things in there. The anchovies. Let's get some of the anchovies. So she got a Caesar for the table that no one else wanted to touch because she put a weird old canned fish on top
So
of it.
did you guys have to wash the dishes? How'd you get out?
No, I just paid for it. It was fine. Put it on the little credit card.
Okay.
That's why God created credit cards.
Of course. Dinner's on me. Well,
You
congratulations.
tell your grandmother I'll take her to dinner.
Dude, you gotta hook up with
Damn right.
You and my grandma. I want to come to Thanksgiving, and you're already
Hey, come
there.
on, I don't want to throw up right now.
And you know
Just
what?
got up.
You tell her there's no such thing as a free dinner.
Oh, the chick's coming by. He wants to be paid.
You're going to pay for it.
No, Grams, you didn't understand.
Hold still.
There's no such thing as a free dinner. Chick's got to come over this afternoon. You don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll explain Hawk Tui to you.
Oh, it's
I bet she knows Hawk Tui.
What time did you have dinner?
Me and my grandma had dinner Friday night, 5:45 p.m. It's the best. Me and her love hanging. We both want to go to bed early.
She was howling at the moon.
That 5:45 dinner has nothing better than that.
Yeah, cool. Well, now, coming up in the news, we have lots of fascinating things today, including the emergence of the Hawk Tua woman in concert. We have... she's
doing a concert?
We'll see.
All right.
We have the weirdest seats ever at a baseball game. I don't know. Did you see the picture of this?
Yeah, I might have come across the picture. Yeah.
Oh God, I'll explain it how radio works to you, Jeff. Trying to share something with the audience, but we'll find out what I'm talking about.
Was I playing the audience there? I did see it, Tom. It's very interesting.
Okay.
I can't wait for more.
You can't wait to share the story.
He said, wouldn't
Okay. Well, what do you have going on over there?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know what I have, Tom? Time now for things we learned from Friday's show.
Oh, wow. That was days ago.
Remember that Friday when loaf of bread was a nickel way back Friday? Man, oh, man. Things we learned brought to you by Weber. Fill the grill and fire up the party with Weber. Smoke, roast, and sear all on the same grill. Impossible? No, it's Weber. Get fired up for the Weber Searwood Pellet Grill from Weber.
Is Clint Searwood here?
Oh, yeah, I'm here, baby.
How many hot dogs do we have in that grill?
Is it 5 or 6? I lost count, and I dropped one down into the Weber, so I'm going to give that one to the dogs after it cools off. Because if they eat it now, it'll take their head clean off. We opened with a request for the fabulous Kenny Tarmac. We just landed. I know. That was Friday. I claim. No, I don't claim. This actually happened. Tom made me wear a blue suit, blue pants, blue shirt, head to toe, and I did look like Veruca when she swells up on Willy Wonka.
Veruca Salt?
Veruca Salt when the
blueberry girl?
You're actually thinking of Violet Beauregard, and the
Am I
line is
taking Violet?
You're turning violet.
You're Violet? Okay.
Why is this?
I don't know. I was at a concert, and I turned into a blueberry. You don't remember this?
No, and I don't remember talking about it on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we did.
Just as boring now as it was then, apparently. Anything else of interest over there?
Tom claims we're going to have an upcoming live show with the Bob and Tom Band, possible Dick Mango Jr. Remember talking about...
Oh, yeah, no.
Tom can't stand insiders or the term dropping.
Yeah, a new record dropped.
Why? I don't know why.
No, it's this whole mentality. Everyone wants to be inside. You don't want to... The guy driving you Uber goes, "Oh, did you hear about the box office this weekend?" That Kevin Costner movie apparently bombing.
What are we going to do? What are you going to do when this happens again because of something you've done? What are you going to? Are you going to blame me, or are you going to take it?
Sorry, that was the last Uber driver I had was his ex.
Our show has perfected fake anger. Thank you very much.
What?
Blatant hostility. There you go.
That's a lie.
We did play Coke in the Boat, and I really do enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, we
Coke
like
in the
that.
Boat.
Coke in a boat.
Coke in the Boat.
I was singing that all weekend long.
Coke, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry. Well, that's the Hughes Corporation, right? That's not my fault.
I think you got a hit on your hands, buddy. Coke in the Boat.
Coke in a boat, baby.
Isn't that what they say on a Broadway show? If you go out humming a tune, it was a success, right?
Well, that was the famous story about Annie.
The actor?
No, the stage play. Annie.
Yeah.
Oh.
You walk out, you're going tomorrow.
Yeah, all those songs.
Tomorrow.
Very catchy.
I understand they're going to remake that, but from Daddy Warbucks' view, and they're going to call it Warbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Did you know that?
Nothing would surprise me.
It's about all these dang kids that keep them from profiting.
Yeah. Too many damn kids today.
Yesterday, I wish it was yesterday.
There were no kids here yesterday.
The orphanage was not crowded.
Damn kids.
Tom says you get a 5-gallon bucket with half a pool noodle on top for a fishing boat toilet. Perfect for pooping, is what you said.
That was a letter someone sent us.
Yeah. Are you off the stern? Because if you're going off the side, you'd have to put a counterweight or have your buddy kind of go off the side, right?
No, you just set it on the deck.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I've also, from experience, a Kroger bag or the plastic bag you get at whatever fits perfectly around the rim. So you can drop in that and then tie it off.
The rim of the bucket or your own rim?
The rim of the bucket. We'll go around the rim of the bucket.
Not the rim. Not the rim as in rim job, if that's what you were going for.
No.
I'm more concerned that you're going to tie that off, the plastic bag, and hurl it into the woods.
No, you take it back and you dispose of it properly.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to take it back to Kroger.
I haven't taken it back to Kroger.
I have a receipt. I got this last week. It's expired.
I know the sign said shiitake mushrooms, but this is ridiculous.
So wait a second.
I put it in the Coinstar, but it said user error.
Yeah.
So, Pat, are we doing a new song? Poop in the boat, baby.
Maybe.
So, the notion that I saw was you take one of those larger paint buckets,
Right, the
white
5-gallon bucket.
the white ones, the big ones, and you take a pool noodle and put it around the edge,
Right.
and you have a portable toilet.
Right, but then you just have a bucket full of stuff.
Right.
So if you take a plastic bag from the grocery, put that in there.
Right.
You go into there, then you tie it off, and you're good to go.
But if you're on a boat, you'd be better off, wouldn't you be, with one of those doggy bags that are biodegradable?
Yeah, but that doesn't go around the
doesn't
rim
fit.
of the bucket.
Right.
Well, if you've got a big enough dog, it does.
I think you'd be better off just going in the bucket without any bag and then dumping the bucket into the lake. I mean, that's what carps live on.
No,
human
but then,
feces.
then you're going to drive around the rest of the day in the hot sun with a bucket half full in case.
You're there as soon as it gets full.
What if someone else has to use the bucket later on?
Then you empty it.
What the hell
How do you do that?
Hey, you know what? I could go a whole day without crapping. Okay, how about that? I can pee. I'll just pee off the side of the boat.
Really?
Yes.
So what if you're on a boat and
let's me and you go skinny dip. Me and you, Tom.
Christy, if you're in a small vessel,
yes,
and you have to go, I mean, what are you going to do?
I have never had that problem.
No,
I can wait.
That's why you don't spend any time in a boat.
I've spent quite a bit of time on a boat, but I don't have that. I've never had that I got to go right now thing, ever.
Oh, are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
You've never going like
a sweet potato.
No.
You've never been driving home and realized you're not going to make it?
No,
You've never eaten your weight in chocolate raisins and then had to go? No. Are you sure?
You've never been at the mall to the fast walk. You finally get around the corner of the family bathroom, and there's the janitor's there with that sign up. You go, no! The launch codes have already been, the keys have been turned.
And I'm missing out on life.
The fast walk kind of stirs everything up. Oh, yeah.
Fast walk. I thought he was talking about a Chinese place in the mall called Fast Walk.
Would you like to try our jerk chicken?
It was delicious.
Okay.
I like going to that one place that gives you the chicken
bourbon,
chicken Chinese chicken, the chicken Chinese,
like
and
samples.
You get like 5 or 6 of those, and you don't need lunch. you're all set.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else we learned on?
Let's see. Tom's oldest son, man, I think the best one, the handsome one, Sam.
He's bald as hell. Okay, that weird-looking bastard. I'm showing up to work every day. Be nice to me. Sam's a jerk. No one likes him anymore.
I kind of think he is trying to hang on to it. Yeah, you're right. Sam could have played hoops with Pacers star Ron Artest. After meta world peace for part of his career, but was late for his fencing class.
That's true.
Sam did not tell Ron Artest that. Evidently, his
buddy Johnny.
Johnny told Ron.
Yeah, they were on their way to their fencing class, and there was Ron. Ron goes, "You guys want to shoot some hoops?" And they turned him down.
Sorry, Mr. Artest. We're late for fencing class.
This is when he was a kid. Yeah, I couldn't believe
I've always wanted to fence because it looks easy.
It's really hard.
Well, I'm sure they're all kind of dumb.
And it's not like in the movies where you have these wide sweeps and it's much more subtle.
Much more subtle.
Nuanced.
Is it like Tai Chi? I like Tai Chi.
It looks like that, yeah.
Do you do Tai Chi?
I have done it in the past.
Tai Chi to me looks like you're missing something.
Have you had chai tea?
With fencing, you've got a sword.
What
Tai
is that
Chi
tea?
looks like you're looking around for something. Hey, have you seen my? Or you're slowly chasing a fly. There was a guy at the pool
doing Tai Chi.
Yeah, at the gym that you go to, Pat. With there's a pool. It's 6 lanes.
Yep.
And you usually have to wait for a lane.
Yeah.
There was this one guy who'd get up there, and he'd stand at the end of the lane and do Tai Chi for 15 minutes.
He's still there. Yeah, he is still there.
It's really good for you.
Yeah, but people want to get in the water.
It's like
This guy's.
Well, you can get in the water. He's not bothering.
No, he's standing in front of the lane.
He's standing in front. He's occupying the lane.
He's not bothering nobody.
No, he's taking up the space, but he's not using it.
You know, I got kicked out of a lane at the health club one time because these oldsters were going to do water aerobics, and apparently I tried to get over into the lane, get out of their way. Oh no! They needed the width of the pool. They couldn't let me swim in the lane.
Were you swimming or just breathing?
You're going to question if I can swim or not.
No. I was
just frolicking.
You were just bouncing up and down.
I had my swim cap on.
Like a little otter? Did you have those little plugs on
I had
your
my
nose?
plugs on my nose.
A snorkel?
I had the fins on. I'm quite a sight when I get into the pool.
Now, do you like to pee the most while kind of doing a backstroke, breaststroke thing?
Yeah,
that's a show.
Part of it.
It's like Bellagio.
Part of it's emerging from
arcs up through the cotton
like a little fountain.
That's right. I have cotton swim trunks. Boy, it takes forever to dry. Man,
They wear
heavy.
easy, too,
Or
yeah.
something else.
Okay, let's see. What else did we learn on Friday?
I also get some sort of yeast infection because of the moisture in the.
Yeah, good.
Long-time listener, first-time emailer. Hey, gang, if Chick was serious on Friday's show about selling the Chick McGee Show hats, I was. I know of at least myself and my brother who would be interested in buying one anytime, any price, Jeffrey says. $1,000 a hat. Good luck, Jeffrey.
We got some text over the weekend as well. One gentleman offered $8 for a hat, $10 if you sign it.
Well, that's below price. That's too.
You're losing money.
I'm losing money.
Oh.
These are nice hats.
What do they look like? Are they caps?
They're
or are they...
black. What's the difference between a hat and a cap? When I say a hat, I mean a baseball cap. What are you trying to dazzle me with now?
Listen to your last sentence. When you said hat, you mean a baseball cap. I just said...
I think everybody means a baseball cap if they say, where's my hat?
Yeah,
no, they don't. It could
yes, they do. They
Let's
don't
see,
mean
where's
a
my-
fedora.
The Chick McGee fedora.
I'm buying
If you
a
want to pick
derby.
up ladies at the jazz club, buy a Chick McGee
Or
fedora.
a derby, you dick. They mean a baseball hat.
How about a Chick McGee beret in honor of the Olympics?
Oh, that might not be a bad idea.
You could pull off the beret.
You guys keep telling me that, but I swear you are the same people that let me have just the mustache for like 20 years.
No, it was a great
And I
look.
looked like an out-of-work porn producer.
That's not true. You look like a dirty cop.
See?
It was cool.
You look
No,
like,
that mustache looks great, Christy said. Uh-huh.
you look like a porn director that had...
Oh, really? In the beret, too. That would be good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just shave the beard off.
Then you get a megaphone.
I used to be a porn star, you know.
You guys aren't acting like you're enjoying it. Let's go there.
Smile.
Let's do one more. And action. Oh, my gosh. This is really
The Chick McGee hat.
This is getting hot. Oh, my
Chick
God.
McGee hat would be a baseball cap. Is that what you're
Yeah, a black baseball cap with white stitching.
And it would say what
It
on
says The Chick McGee Show.
The Chick McGee Show.
Yeah, it's the podcast.
Do you have a logo?
Yeah, it's kind of a logo.
It's cool.
Oh, nice.
I think PJ came up with it.
Okay. Well, you want to start manufacturing these? Go ahead.
Well, I have, and there's a box of them, and they're ready to go.
How many are left?
I don't know, 30,000 maybe.
That's a good number to start with.
I've got a couple left.
Oh, good.
I've never
That's
seen
when the break was. You can either order 100, or if you get 30,000, they'll drop you down $1 a hat.
That's exactly right.
Everybody wins.
I saw the bargain, and I said, "Hey, give me 30K."
Well, right now it's time to talk about this season. It's the grilling season, of course. That's where Weber steps up. The Weber Slate rust-resistant griddle is out there now. The carbon steel cooktop is safe for metal tools. That's very handy. Pre-seasoned, that's right, and ready to cook on right out of the box. It's the griddle that stays ready, not rusty, and it's from Weber. This griddle heats evenly, edge to edge, reaching up to 500 degrees. The Weber Works prep, cook, and store system keeps cooking supplies handy. Right there, you can carry all the food, condiments, and utensils you need. Thank you, Weber. So get fired up with your new Weber Slate rust-resistant griddle. This is the griddle season, the grilling season, the outdoor cooking season. High heat, even heat, fast heat. That's what you get with the Weber rust-resistant griddle. Check it out at Weber.com. See all the great grills that they've got going this season. WEBER, Weber.com. Now, We're going to have another little grill out coming up on this show.
And we're coming back with, it's July 1st, and I've kind of forgotten, so we'll take care of July 1st coming back.
Okay, we have Teddy Roosevelt and Marilyn Monroe in the news.
Bully Monroe, that's right.
Not in the same story.
Oh, she did him. Oh,
and we've got the
right on top of teddy bears.
HOA lady dropping a deuce and getting caught on her neighbor's yard.
Excited.
I know.
Okay.
Anything with poop.
Okay. I think it happened in Christie's old neighborhood, too. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get...
Tell us more about scatting.
Well, it's it's like in the traditional jazz sense. It's the scooter beat bada. But I mean, I don't do that. I do it to classic rock only.
Right. The most famous scat is probably the worst ever.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, a great artist, but the doobie, one of the worst, absolutely terrible scats. But
but I mean, it's hard. Like if you're in the car and you're listening to Led Zeppelin, it's hard not to do the bow bow bam dum doom cack cack doom bam 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 doom cack cack doo. So
brilliant. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So I've got the notoriety came from the AC/DC, which really took sale, which is the. Dum 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 Bidun babway no dum 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 padum 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 and my girlfriend's like, most people sing the lyrics.
That's true.
Okay, I can scat Amos Moses by Jerry Reed.
Oh yeah,
let's hear it.
Please.
On that note, we have to go. Thanks for joining us.
Hunting alligator down in the swamp.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Now, when you first got out of the Marines, didn't you have to be an usher like at your sister's wedding or something? What was that story?
Right. When you come out of boot, first of all, let me just say I was engaged once. And the girl kept the ring.
Oh, no.
That was 2 hours of salary gone. All right. No. When you come out of boot camp, you're ready for anything. I mean, you know what I mean? Outstanding. That's the attitude. Outstanding. That's the Marine Corps. When I came out of boot camp, my sister got married. She had me seat the people at her wedding. They'd come walking up to me in front of the church like, oh, you must be Patricia's brother. Sit down. Shut your pie hole. I don't want to be your friend. 200 people showed up and put them all in the same row. Tighten it up. We don't have all day. We are totally uncomfortable. Outstanding. Shut your cake hole or pie. What do you eat, cake or pie?
Oh, my God.
Comedian Greg Hunt.
Why can't we have single vows? How about some single vows?
Single vows?
I vow to be single?
How would
Just
that work?
vows, do you promise to sit all by yourself in your quiet apartment with your frozen dinner and your stupid pet fish? Yeah! Never have a ride to or from the airport? Yeah! Sign me up! Parked at lot 88Z, schlepping your stuff.
But I want to clarify for Christy, because I know Christy's a big Catholic, and I grew up Catholic. I was an altar boy as a kid, and I think Jesus is a great role model, but I think he's kind of like the popular guy in high school where everyone says they're his friend, but he wouldn't name you as one of his best friends. Like if you asked him who his best friends were, he'd be like Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Matt Damon. And you'd be like, what about Mike Birbiglia? He'd be like, I feel like I'd recognize his face if I saw him, but the name doesn't ring a bell. Jesus has a lot of Twitter followers.
He does.
Actually.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna have a wedding agreement I'm putting together right now. I've been writing it over here. The girl's gonna have to sign this before I get married.
Okay.
Number one, at no time will your rear end be wider than your shoulders. Okay. Number two, your eyebrows will number 2. Normal size, not super skinny or painted on, thus reflecting mental illness.
It's all making good sense so far.
So far, keep going,
We will have a dog for me to play with and for you to care for. Same with children.
By the way, Greg is serious about that. We have had that conversation where you don't say that in joke form.
No.
You don't do your rah, rah version where you've said to me, I want a girl to marry who we can get a dog and she'll take care of the dog when I go on the road. And that's one of your prerequisites.
And pick me up at the airport in your SUV.
The airport. You've had this conversation.
Why limit it to an SUV? Why not a limo?
Because you want to drive it.
Limo's a good idea, Bob. Good idea. I like limos.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
For your merch after each show, bottled gravy.
No. Yeah. Also, if you say, hey, after the show, come over, you can buy some Josh gravy.
That sounds like baby gravy.
Josh Arnold's
Baby gravy. Oh, huge. It's a white gravy.
That's $1 million idea.
It is not.
You have you.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Pat Godwin and Jeff Oskay in for Josh Arnold. There's Christy Lee.
Hi.
Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Ace Cosby hanging out on Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
How's it going, buddy?
Good. We're talking about things that we learned. Coming up, we have a story about the Glastonbury Festival, which is...
Where's that, New Jersey?
No.
Exit 12, Jersey.
Oklahoma?
London.
I think I'm surprised you haven't gone to this. It's in the UK.
England.
Yeah, and they do a comedy part, and there's a couple of my comedian buddies. You should come to Glastonbury. Like I have a jet or something I could get over.
This thing is huge.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
good.
we have it in the news today because of something that happened with the band Coldplay at Glastonbury. And, of course, Dua Lipa was one of the artists.
Oh, yes.
But dozens and dozens. But we had the story about this company that they collected all the urine from concert goers.
At Glastonbury?
At Glastonbury.
And they collected all the urine?
Yes.
Out of the Porta-Johns, I guess, right?
I think they had special, yeah. You couldn't use number 2 there, but...
Well, I guess they must have marked the Porta-Johns or something.
Either that or they had,
or a funnel or something.
colanders or
Yeah.
something.
It says a company called, Kroger Bags. Thank you, Pat. That was very good. A company called NPK Recovery implemented technology to recycle festival goers' urine with the help of, quote, Glastonbury's female toilet provider known as Pequel. So I guess it's equality in peeing. But
Pequel.
Yeah, and they're turning all the urine into
Yeah, you said recycle.
But they're recycling it into fertilizer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, nitrogen, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works, but this is the new thing. I don't know.
Why?
Don't we have enough chemically manufactured fertilizer to keep us going instead of?
I don't know. This is some kind of recycling your pee. I don't know what they do with the poop, but
I would think poo would be a better fertilizer than almost anything. But you can't use human poo. Right?
There's a reason
Is
for
that
that.
right?
I don't know what it is.
It just creeps people out.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
I think there's more than that. But yeah, these are all good questions.
Don't we have that story every now and then about the zoos around the country are making elephant dung available for
gardening?
Yep.
For fertilizer. Yeah, you go get a bag of
It's recycled.
elephant
crap. Can they do it with other animals like the chimps or the?
They probably could.
Yeah. Now, what did we learn?
I bet it would depend on the diet that they eat.
And the giraffes.
And what did we learn last week? What animal poops in cubes?
Oh, wombat.
Oh,
The
Tom.
wombat.
Wow.
Jeff raised his hand like he was in class.
I was excited. I never know the answer.
I stepped on your answer, buddy.
I didn't know that, but it's if you see a photograph of it, they're like golf ball size cubes.
I don't know if they're golf ball size. I don't think they are golf ball
I think they're more
size.
like rabbit pellet size.
No, I think they're the size of those cheese cubes that you get
there
sometimes.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not golf ball size.
But nevertheless, they're
They'd
cubes.
have to have an anus the size of your head to make a golf ball size cube.
But what a weird thing in nature. They're the only animal they know that does that.
And isn't the reason is so it doesn't roll away or something? Don't
They think it's
they make nests out of it.
No,
or
they put numbers on them and play Yahtzee.
That's
Or
a great
craps.
idea. Wombats are great at Yahtzee.
The theory is that they communicate with them somehow because of their sense of smell, and this way they won't roll away.
Yeah, right.
But aren't you just happy that they don't cube them up with their hands? Wouldn't that be an unfortunate? He's a cute little pet, but we have to wash his hands a lot.
Is that right?
Yeah. You know why wombats are so healthy?
Why?
No.
3 square meals a day.
3 squares.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well,
okay.
Well, 3 squares. What happened to you over there?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
What else you got?
The NFL fined DirecTV $4.8 billion competition violations, they say. The NFL owes $4.8 billion. To
Billion or million?
Billion.
Wow.
People who were subscribing to DirecTV. And my buddy Ace tells me that we're in line for a couple $1,000. Is that right? If it stands. If you, they're appealing it right now. But I would imagine there's some sort of form you have to fill out and receipts you have to have for every bill that you ever
you better
pay.
put it in your will with the American court
You
system
think?
the way it
Yeah.
works. By the time this gets settled, you'll be long dead.
Let's see. We talked about Alexis, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
And that ass, Tom!
Yeah, we did.
This is-
What about that ass?
I was not aware of Ms. Texas. She's a porn star, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you only hear about the porn stars, never the character actors?
This says
No small part.
It's always, oh, he's a porn star. It's never, well, he's the guy in the porn movies. You go, oh, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
I would have bet anything Josh brought it up, but it says here Willie brought up Alexis, Texas.
I did. I forget. I think we were talking about classrooms for some reason. I forget how we got there entirely. Completely forget about it. I made a states' rights joke. That's
And
how we
you
got to
still
Alexis, Texas.
are contending that you, Tom, have never watched an adult cinema movie.
Oh, no, I've seen, I can remember the first time I ever saw one.
Is that right?
Yeah, I walked into my dorm in college, and there were like 20 guys down in the main lobby watching this porno thing.
Oh, no.
This is weird. This like group. But in those days, it was,
Did you have a live piano player for it?
I bet you did.
Like a
I bet you had a live piano player playing.
And then the screen cuts to all black. Sir, I don't think I can take all that.
Exactly.
They had it was written down.
Ow.
Yeah.
Has a woman take off my blue?
Has a woman in one of these pornographic movies that you watched ever said no? Did they ever go, "You're not doing that to me"?
Well, no.
That's unfortunately there is sort of a genre where that's sort of the whole thing.
So it's not like it's not
on
like
the dark web.
It's not like porn improv. Yes, and you can cram that thing up my ass.
I guess we're saying that now.
Okay. When we come back, what have you got over there?
Fabulous. Is that what that was?
Misunderstood concept of yes and there.
Okay.
The circle jerk fraternity. Is that what that was?
Coming up, we have flying umbrellas in the news.
Oh, Mary Poppins syndrome.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't.
We have something on the moon that you probably didn't know was still there. And a couple
Alexis, Texas, in the moon. Oh, yeah.
We got to beat the Russians.
Woo! All right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hey, I'm Willie Griswold, and me and my friend Colin Unger are going to be co-headlining Skyline Comedy Club in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin, this July 5th and 6th. Co-headlining is when two comedians that aren't good enough to headline on their own come together to kind of do a good job. Tom's Kid Ad, take 18. Both shows are at 7 p.m. Please come hang out. We'd love to hang. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm drinking cheese curds. That was the good take, you idiot. Tom's Kid Ad, take 19. Hey, I'm Willie Griswold from the Bob and Tom Show. I'm going to be co-headlining Sky High. Tom's Kid Ad, take 34. Hi, I'm Sam Griswold. I'm going to be co-headlining Skyline Comedy Club in Appleton, Wisconsin with my friend Colin Unger. My favorite things in the world are the state of Wisconsin stand-up comedy and the beautiful, delicate cheese curd. A cheese curd is like the mozzarella sticks, precocious, younger, a little hotter cousin. That sounded weird. One more on that. Wisconsin, cheese curds and brats. Willie and Colin and astronauts. Hey, I'm Willie Griswold, and me and my friend Colin Unger are... Wisconsin, July 5th and 6th. Come see Willie and Colin in Appleton. That rhymed. Come hang out. If you come to the show with a sunburn, you get in for a little bit cheaper. That's not true. I think that was probably the best one we got so far.
Reviewing the fantasy date with Ralph and Christy Lee. And interestingly enough, Ralph said you'd pick her up in your Mini Cooper.
Yeah, pick her up in the Cooper.
Take her to a sushi place.
Take her to a sushi place and
ask her about her day and what she's interested in.
And then a little dancing.
Yeah. That's impressive.
And see when you're dealing with
take you dancing.
Oh yeah, you got to go dancing. You got to let your hair down. Oh yeah. Touch her a lot.
Are you drinking?
You drinking more than me. Yes, indeed.
Well, back up one. Touching her a lot.
Yeah, you touch her
when you dance.
What I know about Christy, and you can feel out whether a woman likes to be touched. You know, and you touch her, you just make body contact, but not like you're trying to feel her up, but just put your hand on her back every now and then. You know. And on the small of her back.
Let it slide down.
No, it's just you can feel it.
No, you are.
Now, let me ask you, a woman is like an instrument.
What would you wear?
Practically nothing. If we're going to sushi, don't wear a suit. Don't put a suit on. It's just casual. Just put a nice summer sweater on or something like that.
You wear cologne?
Just a little bit, not too much.
What kind do you wear?
I go with Gucci Envy.
Really? Is that you have that on now?
Yeah.
Christy, give him a snort.
Get in there.
And
oh my God!
Did you lick him? Did you lick him?
I think she did. That was nice.
Tom's gonna get whipped.
I gotta hit that.
Yes, you do, Tom.
It's very clean.
Really good. This is creepy.
You know that I'm getting a little creeped out here. Woo, look at that.
Tom, you look like you.
And I'm a
Tom, you look like your adopted son has just graduated college. You're over there.
And this is the one from Cambodia, and this is the one from Africa.
I want to smell Christy now.
I didn't put on anything.
That was hilarious.
Oh, my
I was told not to
God.
wear
That smells
perfume.
good, Ralph.
Does Ralph smell better than Christy?
No,
He's wearing cologne. I'm not. That's not fair.
Christy smells like her shampoo. She smells good. But no, Ralph you smell great. What's that stuff called?
It's called Gucci Envy.
It's very clean
yeah,
smell.
Yeah, it's nice.
That is not bad.
Not
and see,
overpowering.
men have a tendency to put it on until they can smell it. You're not
Can't
supposed
do that.
to.
No.
You spray it in the air
walk
just in
through
front of
it.
you and walk through it.
That's right.
That is
Spray and walk.
always enough. Just spray one time. Don't spray 4 or 5.
Spray and
just
walk.
one time.
See, I'm not a cologne
and
person,
trust that other people.
Now, when you
smell it.
walk through, when you spray it, do you spray high?
No, you spray it
low.
about
You gotta
spray it
spray
about
below
neck,
your eyes,
neck
Bob,
and
or
chest
you'll
level,
burn.
And then
neck and
do you
chest level.
sprint through it real quick before it hits the ground? How do you do that? I've
But
never
how
heard of
fast
that.
are you going?
Yeah,
You stand there on the ready like it's a sprint.
So you spray and then you
Otherwise, you're going to have penis in there.
My goodness, it smells good.
Gonna hit you right in the.
So you got to move while it's kind of
Right.
I mean,
kind of about eye level.
if you're spraying chest high and walking through it, I'm sorry. You're going to be
Well,
in the
see,
boys.
That's
the other
it,
thing
huh?
about scents is that women love to explore too. So if they catch it, and then they'll try to go and look for it again a little later.
Oh, really?
Like.
Bob and Tom. 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
curvy cleavage on display.
the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry. The human drama of
Curvy cleavage on display.
this is
The Bob and Tom Show. No shoes, no shirt, no tie.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Others for.
Yeah?
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the SILAC News Desk.
Hi.
By the way, that commercial starring Chick McGee is up on the SILAC website.
That is.
It's so good.
Love
30-second commercial. If I don't get the Oscar equivalent for acting in a TV commercial, I don't know.
What's that called? The Addy?
What's
the Addy?
I think it might be the Addy. I'm not sure.
Now, Willie may be getting an Addy. He's your competition.
I took an Addy this morning. Wakes me right up. A little Adderall.
No, not that. I meant the award for your little. Have you posted your video?
Oh, no, we got a new video. We got a new show promo coming up.
Is it up?
Let's post it. We'll post it in an hour. Post it at 8. How about that?
Okay. Willie G and Colin Unger. Feel the Unger. July 5 and 6.
That's not helping.
Isn't that a song? Feel the hunger.
Feel the hunger?
Hunger like the wolf. No, that doesn't work either. I'll pick a song.
No,
Give me
that
a minute.
works better than Feel the Hunger.
What's that song where he goes, feel the... Pat, what is that song?
I don't know that song.
We'll learn it.
Is he saying feel the hunger?
Yeah, feel the hunger. No.
I've never heard that one.
The Hunger Games, maybe?
We say hunger.
Man and the Unga.
That one? Oh, living in a land with hunger.
Living in a land down under. Yeah.
I love it.
Griswold and the Unga. Oh, yeah, go.
The point was,
Remember Colin Hay was on the show? Man, that was good.
Yeah, he was great.
Can we have him back?
Yeah.
Instead of talking about Willie and Felix Unger, can we
It's not Felix. It's Colin.
I'm sorry.
And he's very sensitive.
And where is it? Wisconsin?
Yeah, Appleton, Wisconsin, the Skyline Comedy Club, 5 and 6.
I bet they have a hell of an apple festival up there, right? It's
Appleton?
Right there, up in the
They have a ton of apples. So this was the worst promotional announcement ever. I never got any information out. Skyline Comedy Club, Appleton. This, what is that?
The Saturday, Friday and Saturday,
okay.
yeah.
Pat Godwin's here. There's Willie Griswold, Jeff Oskay, Ace Cosby, Josh Arnold quit. I'm Chick McGee.
Josh is fishing.
And Rabbit.
Thank you.
I'm just remembering. I'm sorry.
Finally.
I apologize.
July for my birthday month.
Oh, it is your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never hear the end of this.
And you're one of those
That's why I said it.
who celebrate your birthday all month long.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Every day.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Is your husband going to get you a nice present every day?
No, I was joking. I only did that because I know how much you hate people that do birthday month.
And remember, if your gift's not on the counter when you leave for work that morning of your birthday, it doesn't count.
You're speaking from
I'm
experience.
not working on my birthday, so I'm all right.
Speaking from a... Yes.
Pat, I like the way that you said divorce.
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 I'm out of here.
We should get you a little button whenever Christy wants to put Andy in a corner. Divorce.
No one puts Andy in a corner.
Nobody puts Andy in a corner. No.
Well, just think what's going to happen for Christy to get divorced again. Holy hell. He's probably going to have to kill her.
Yeah.
I would think. Right?
So you're saying he's going to take the widower route?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, ironically, if he kills her, then he won't even have to get divorced.
I think widower is a more positive field than divorcee.
Sure.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Would you kill him, you think?
No.
Okay.
No,
Well, that's good.
I love him.
You love him?
Yeah.
That's a bold statement. Is that
That's
right?
the first time we're hearing that.
Wow. Yeah.
Why would you marry someone you don't love?
That's what I told you. That's what I told you.
You learned to love
Want to take this one?
I thought you guys were just kind of talking. I didn't know that serious.
Yeah, you guys
I
when
thought
did you
you
get
guys were
married?
just-
We
I
weren't
thought-
at the wedding.
You got a fun dress. It was a good weekend.
Pretty
The girls
amazing.
were in
Christy's been
town.
married 4 times. Haven't seen any of them. Not one.
Yeah, well,
I saw one only because he worked here. That's the only reason I saw that
I
one.
thought you didn't. Isn't it true that you got to go to the one wedding because somebody
No, he
canceled at the
didn't.
last minute?
He was
No, I
asked
didn't.
at the last minute.
Some slot opened up. Sorry, Christy. Right at the last minute.
We had a very tight.
And the groom-to-be called me.
All I'm hearing is a very
Seating
tight
chart.
slot. No wonder he said I do.
And the groom-to-be called me because I sort of knew him. I never thought he was that great a guy. Anyway. Oh, my gosh. I'm kidding, AR. And so he calls me, and he goes, hey, look, somebody had to drop out of the wedding, and it would really mean a lot to Christy.
Yeah, apparently.
If you guys,
Hi,
so
hello?
much that I was an alternate on the guest list.
Hello, Plan B.
I was not aware of this phone call or that
Is
he had
this the
done
same
that.
wedding where you had dogs?
No, that was my very first wedding.
That has to make you feel bad that dogs were invited, but none of you were.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that was my
That's
very
right.
first one.
I didn't know her when she got married the first time.
No. And then the second one, you guys all came to the reception. We spared you the wedding part.
Oh, that's good.
Which one? Was I at the reception?
No memory
Yeah,
of that
was
either.
it Chevy's? Remember?
Oh, yeah. That's a nice little club.
Yeah, it was.
You have to own a Chevy to be in that club?
Yeah, it was nice.
Really nice.
Till we got sued.
Is it time to check in with the world of sports?
Well, we've got two more things to catch up on Friday's show. There was a truck spill with manure.
Yeah.
And Pat had a song about it. And the Hawk-Tua girl lost her teaching job, and now she has merch. And apparently we have an update on
We have
that.
an update on the Hawk-Tua girl. Pat, what was your song? I know that you have there's sort of a tradition on this show of when there are truck spills, you do a little tribute.
Yeah, the manure one was this. Truck trailers overturned everywhere. Cow manure covered a lady's lawn and deck. I ain't got no cops here yet, but an hour later help arrives. Dump trucks, mops, and four-wheel drives. I'm the man who spewed the feces and got Crap on the road. Crap on the road.
Okay. So
Studio fade.
we caught it the first time.
Crap on That's a studio fade, Tom. Play along. Crap on the road.
Oh, that's nice.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, finger snaps. Those used to be really popular. Finger snaps?
On a lot of recordings.
A lot of recordings.
Can you finger snap?
I can.
I cannot finger snap. I can't finger snap with my longest finger. I finger with my third finger.
Really? That's weird.
Very odd.
Yeah.
Very odd. I'm a freak.
Okay.
From sports, Simone Biles heading back to the Olympics, and I believe they're going to be in Paris this year. Isn't that right?
That is correct. You want to
Yes.
hear? Okay.
I would love to hear my Paris music. Oh, we got it. Oh, oh, I guess this is
on CBS this morning on Sunday. They were interviewing the mayor of Paris, and she is still promising to swim in the River Seine.
And she's not going to announce. She'll probably keep the date to herself this time, right?
And they talked about the fact that there are protesters threatening to actually defecate, is the word they use, defecate into the river on purpose because they're trying to clean the river up so they can do some events in the river in Paris.
Doesn't that sound strangely American for them to time a defecation so it'll be in the river when she jumps in to swim? That sounds uniquely American to me.
No, I think it's international.
It doesn't sound like something
Everybody poops.
the French would do, though. They wouldn't do that to a fellow Frenchman.
Well, they are.
I know.
It's some kind of protest. I'm not exactly sure what they're protesting.
I think it's the most personal of all protests.
I think they're going to sing that Mamas and Papas classic. This is defecation for the one I love. This is defecation.
Do you guys know what that song is? I barely know what that song is.
This is dedicated to the one I love.
I remember that.
That's a great song.
I thought Haywood stole that, right?
Huh?
This is dedicated to the one I love.
No. It's a different melody.
Yeah, he owes John Phillips some money, I think. Simone Biles heading back to the Olympics. She clinched an automatic spot on the 5-woman U.S. team. She breezed a victory. She posted a 2-day total of over 117 points. That's very good. The 2016 Olympic champion appears as good as ever at age 27. She's returning to the spotlight 3 years after pulling herself out of multiple finals at the 2020 games to focus on her mental health. Biles
Did you see the one leap that she did? It is, what did they say?
12 feet. She said one of her tumbling passes, she was 12 feet up on the air.
It looks like she's coming off a trampoline.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's amazing.
She's very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
It really is mind-boggling.
Although she did fall off beam last night, which was like...
They said if LeBron did that, he'd be jumping 9 feet off the ground.
Whoa. Well, why doesn't he do that then?
Yeah. Why doesn't he do it?
I'd like to see LeBron out there doing
gymnastics. Well,
I'd like to see Simone Biles bring the ball up in the NBA.
I think once you win one Olympic gold medal, no more in that category. You should have to move on.
I like it very much.
I'm sorry, but to interrupt, are you growing a mustache, Willie?
No, I'm just not shaving right now.
Oh, man, that's a good look.
You think so?
You look French.
The chick told me that I should shave.
French.
This is the hard part about growing facial hair. You're in that rough spot right now.
Yeah.
You don't think it looks good.
You gotta let it go.
None of us think it looks good, but you gotta let it go.
That is a rough spot
just
to be
let
in.
it go.
Yeah.
Until
it's weird. Straight on, you don't notice it, but at an angle.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm going to shave on Thursday because I have the show that I got to worry about.
That looks great. Keep it going.
I think this November I'll do the no shave November thing. It just gets so patchy, and I just look like I'm in 8th grade.
No, just do the mustache.
Just remember, I did the mustache. That's when I started doing the call-ins to the show. I had the little mustache, and I was like,
you looked great.
I looked like it wasn't even like a cool cop mustache. It was like a 14-year-old pretending to be a cop.
No, it's like a John Waters mustache.
It was like Juan Waters, is what it was.
Oh, you mean
it was real spotty.
Yeah, okay.
Tell them what you think about a pencil thin mustache, Tom.
Don't like them.
You spend a lot of time in front of the mirror.
Yeah, that's to me. It just says I am so vain. There's a couple of famous ones. Frank DeFord had one.
Who's passed away.
Yeah, well, good. I never liked him.
His mustache is in a box, or maybe it's in an urn. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I did. If you have a pencil thin mustache, you're thinking way too much. Think of standing in front of the mirror.
Although
Al Jackson had a pencil-thin mustache for a while.
Yes, he did.
I suppose maybe he can pull it off. I don't know. The heavily,
we're going to say that.
The heavily sculpted beard thing to me is just, you can just tell the person's incredibly conceited. They love themselves and want to stand in front of a mirror for a long time. I always wonder what they do down in their balls.
Man, that's a lot of assuming, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't think about other men's balls.
A lot of assumptions.
I don't either. I'm just saying.
Hey, let me tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system. Imagine a burglary at your home. Are you picturing a shady character sneaking about under the cloak of night? You may be surprised to learn that according to the FBI, most break-ins happen during broad daylight and spike during the summer when more homes sit unattended and the days are longer. That's why I recommend Simply Safe Home Security. It's the only security company I trust to protect my compound, offering me peace of mind whether I'm home or on one of the many vacations I take. Here's why I love it. They have Fast Protect monitoring and LiveGuard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders to stop them in their tracks. No long-term contract. You can cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable, less than $1 a day, no hidden fees. And it's easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour. Or you can choose to have a pro do it for you. Protect your home this summer, 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's right, show us some love at simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we have an unusual animal in the news. The kinkajou, which is a animal from, Central America?
Likes to wear garter belts.
Yeah, one was found in an odd place.
Kinky.
We have the cops pulling over a UFO. That's right. They're pulling over a flying saucer. We'll find out what's going on there. Teddy Roosevelt, Marilyn Monroe, and a fish with human-like teeth, all in the news today. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Bob Biggerstaff. Are there a lot of Biggerstaff?
Is my last name.
Yeah.
It's a German name. It means probably going home alone tonight.
Do you get the porn jokes with that one?
Always.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Hey, is your middle name looking for a?
Oh, you know what? I was doing...
looking for a, that
Bob
looking for a Biggerstaff.
I wish I had a.
That wouldn't be good.
I wish
I got it.
Wish I had a.
Get this. I'm doing a show a couple weeks ago. Girl comes up to me after the show. She's like,
wow.
Hot chick. Amazing.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Play along.
Yeah, then what happened?
She's like, Biggerstaff. She goes, that's my last name too. And she shows me her license. Right? She's like, we've got to be related. She's like, we're gonna party tonight.
Oh yeah.
And one of the other comedians is like, hey man, I think you got a shot with her. I'm like,
long lost.
I don't know. You know, when the conversation starts with "we've got to be related," probably not going to end with me having sex with her.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm going to try.
Sure. Yeah, because you're a guy.
Sure.
Right. I know how these things end.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Stay positive.
Yeah, first cousin or not.
Yeah,
that's a myth.
It.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, Roy Wood Jr. You are a junior, obviously.
Yes.
When you went into showbiz in the beginning, you had the option of going with Roy Wood or going with the Roy Wood Jr.
I started in '98, and that was like the back end of the Def Jam boom and the comic view boom for black comedy. So every black comic was named after food or their name was a verb. Give it up for tripping.
Tripping?
Tripping. You know, he be tripping.
If I trip, then I'm tripping.
Give it up for Slappy. I didn't want to be that.
Wow. I'm not.
Slappy Wood Jr.
I often give it up for Slappy.
Come on, Slappy Wood.
Slappy Wood.
Yes. So, all those.
Speaking of porn names.
I watch a lot of news,
By the way, my favorite news channel is CNN Headline News. Is it? Because there's no segue between stories. They go from polar opposite A to B with nothing in between.
Yeah.
And that's what the future looks like with a nuclear North Korea. Coming up next, a boy in Pittsburgh collects nickels. It's like the news for people with ADD. We're all gonna die. Hey, a horsey.
Squirrel.
But these are some news stories that I noticed over the past several weeks. Could I share some?
Sure.
A woman in England pled guilty to disturbing the peace with her noisy lovemaking.
Yeah.
Well, she said guilty, but you could totally tell she was faking it.
Sure.
A company in Ireland created the world's first ever green technology vibrator that's powered by winding it up. Which means basically it's a Jack in the Box.
Technically, it is.
Sesame Street turned 40 years old last year, which you could tell because Big Bird got an earring and a Corvette.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
E-I-E-I-O.
Oh, my God.
And on this farm he had a pig. E-I-E-I-O. With a here, there, here.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
How you doing, buddy?
Got a nice request for something obscure.
Is that right? Is it?
A request for something. This is kind of obscure, but I dug it up.
Aren't they all?
No, this is... this comes to us from comedian Ross Bennett about...
oh, boy.
Willie was talking earlier about taking his grandmother out to dinner.
Yeah.
This is about watching Sunday morning television with your grandmother. Special request coming to us from one of our favorite listeners in Piedmont, South Carolina. And here we go. We found it. Here it is.
My grandmother used to come and visit us every summer. And when she came to visit us, she would wake me up on Sunday mornings. That was our morning. She would wake me up.
Yeah.
We'd go downstairs together before the rest of the family was up. And we'd watch TV.
Oh, yeah.
This was our special, we're talking the early 60s. This is our special time together. Back when TV was black and white, 17 inches, and 3 channels.
Yeah.
And we each had a favorite show. She loved, this is truth, she loved professional wrestling. Remember when wrestling used to be a Sunday morning show?
Sure.
And I loved the old-time gospel hour. I always wanted to, this is true. Bob's laughing. This is true. I always wanted to be, my dream as a child was to be a minister. I wanted to spend my life standing in front of hundreds of people preaching the truth. And working, drunks in comedy clubs is the best I've been able to do. But, so both these shows were on at the exact same time. And what we would do is you would switch the channels back and forth between the two shows. And in my little child's mind, the two shows would combine. They would become the Professional Gospel Wrestling Hour. Friends, I want to remind you the Peace Crusade will be coming to Atlanta this Sunday afternoon at the War Memorial Auditorium, where I, the Thunderbolt, will destroy the Gospel Choir, featuring Sister Jenny Hansen and my brother, the Terminator. You people, you've seen me before. I have broken men's legs. I have made the crippled walk. One thing you can count on, someday the heavens will open up and I, the Thunderbolt, will pile drive Nature Boy into the depths of hell.
A little bit of Ross Bennett by request. That is a classic.
Have you seen the Iron Claw? Is that the name of that movie?
Oh, yeah.
I have not seen it. With Zac Efron?
Yeah.
Brutal.
It's pretty good.
depressing.
I mean, it's really like moving. And
Isn't
sad.
it based on a true story?
Yeah, absolutely true. Actually, I read there was something else that went on, but they didn't put it in the movie because
it was sadder than
what had happened, and nobody would believe it if they added it. So, yeah,
well, that was a little bit of joyful.
Happy
wrestling
stuff.
from.
Not a lot in.
Remember when wrestling would always be in some armory?
Sure, I saw it in the armory
before it went, huge.
Yep.
Before the fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Stinky guys trading cash in the back of a Cadillac.
Stinky guys. What are you remembering now?
Oh, it's inside information.
Okay.
Did you go to the armory to see wrestling?
Oh, of course. Bobo Brazil, Dick the Bruiser.
I think I met a wrestler called Pancho Villa one time.
I think you're correct.
I think
Pancho?
I think you're right.
He wore a vest during interviews, and he knew my mother for some reason. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Black Lace or whatever her name was.
Although he was kind of heavy-set, dark-haired guy. I don't know what's going on here. You think he was my real father?
You look nothing like your father. Your father was a very handsome, slender, fit
Wait
man.
a minute. You do
Slender
look
and
like
fit.
your dad.
So Josh isn't here, so the next fattest guy. Is that what you're doing?
You're the one that just suggested. Sorry.
Man, oh man. Paul George is now a Philadelphia 76er.
What?
He and the Sixers have agreed to somebody grab Christy. Someone keep an eye on her.
How much?
Give her a wellness call later. 4 years, $212 million.
Man.
George intends to sign the contract after the league's moratorium on signings is lifted on July 6th. The source said the deal cannot be announced until that time. George picked Philly after he said no to the Clippers and declined a player option for $48.7 million. It's right around a little bit over $50 million a year, Tom.
Nice.
What do you think?
Get the bag.
He got that bag, all right.
If you were named Paul George, would you name your kids John and Ringo?
I think you would have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul George, John, Ringo. Joey Logano won the rain-delayed race at Nashville Superspeedway after a record 5th overtime.
They had a beautiful rainbow. That's all I saw about the race.
I'm not sure what
Right
the
before.
overtime consists of in NASCAR racing. I'm barely up to speed in the NFL overtime rules.
I did not watch any NASCAR.
I don't know about NASCAR.
Watched Formula One, but not NASCAR.
The 2024 edition of Wimbledon is scheduled to start with defending champ Carlos escape from Alcaraz and past Grand Slam title winners Coco Gauff. And remember, if Coco married Jared Goff, the quarterback of the Detroit Lions, she would be Coco Gauff.
What if she married Coco Chanel?
Coco Chanel Golf. Coco Golf.
It should be Coco
Golf.
Coco. No, they don't take the first name.
Chanel.
Yes, they do in France.
They do? Well, I stand corrected then.
Well, they should.
What if they married our producer, Hoffy? So she'd be Coco Golf Hoff. No?
No.
Sounds a little dirty.
That does sound a little
The Coco Gauff sounds like a...
Novak Djokovic says he's going to play, even though he just had surgery on his left knee. Right knee? Mm-hmm. I had surgery on his weenie, actually.
Oh, did he?
They put another length in. And the Pistons have agreed to a 4-year contract with Bernie Bickerstaff's kid, J.B. Bickerstaff, with a team option for a 5th. The person said the Cavaliers fired Bickerstaff in May. They lost to Boston in the Eastern Conference. Pistons fired Monty Williams just one season after that 6-year, $78 million contract. And they gave Monty $70 million to go away. Tom, how much money would you give me to go away? Anywhere near $70 million? Because I can hit the door.
So wait a minute. What you're saying is you do it. It's just a matter of negotiating the right amount of money?
That's all that's left is price. That's right.
$10,000.
Done. Oh, I'm probably not negotiating. I'm not negotiating that well.
This all involves the Detroit Pistons?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, that's exactly right.
Everybody sing, shall we?
Hey.
The Detroit Pistons, former champs of basketball. I have so many souvenirs, it's hard to list them all. I have piston pants. I have piston shorts. I have piston beer mugs. Sometimes people don't even notice. I have piston ashtrays. I have piston shoes. I have piston basketballs. When I dribble, they do too.
Little Timmy Cavanaugh and the Detroit Pistons tribute song. I just love that thing.
And happy Bobby Bonilla Day. That's right. Today is Bobby Bo Day. He collects $1.193 million from the New York Mets today, as he will each July 1st through the year 2035, which is $208,000 more than the base salary that 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy will make this season. And Bobby gets it for signing a contract way back when. I think in the 80s, early 90s.
Nice going.
So he gets almost, right over $1 million every
nice bonus
July 1st.
Every year.
That's nice. Because, when they signed it, the guys probably, there's 2023. That doesn't even sound like a real year.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like.
We'll be dead by then.
Yeah, 19. Years start with 19, not 20. Come on. Speaking of baseball, your man, Aaron Judge.
Here come the Judge.
Hit his major league leading 31st home run. Garrett Cole pitched 5 for his first win of the season. The Yankees beat the Blue Jays, or the Blown Jays, 8-1 to split their 4-game series. And that brings us to a minor league baseball team has installed a row of toilets in the stands that offer a view of the game. It's a row of
sit-down commodes.
According,
they're not functional, right?
You taking questions?
What?
According to MajorLeagueBaseball.com, the Lake County Captains are running a promotion that allows fans to purchase teams tickets in the team's Roto-Rooter Toilet Row.
The Craptons, they call them.
There are 8 toilet seats come equipped with comfortable padding and a prime view of action on the field. Each ticket starts at $16, comes with a special service from Horatio, the section's bathroom attendant. And 2 of the 8 fans will be selected to participate in the Roto-Rooters Plunger Challenge, where the goal is to accurately throw the plunger onto the field and a designated target. I saw this article over the weekend, and I still can't find out if the toilets are actually functioning. I don't think they are.
There they are. Oh, my.
I don't think they could plumb those from where they're located.
It appears that you sit on the seat
into a
with
plumber.
it closed, not on the lid. Or the lid, not the seat.
Well, no, the padding. Look, the padding is right under the lid, so I bet you lift the lid.
Yeah, you lift the lid and sit.
Sit on the
I
pad.
can't imagine.
You don't sit on the lid?
I don't think so. And I don't know what that bar stool out in front is. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe to somewhere
Put your drink on?
Set your drinks.
Yeah,
but that doesn't look very confident.
They're good seats.
Yeah.
I mean, they're right there behind the...
What is that, first base line? I think it is.
I'm going to guess those aren't working toilets. That would be...
even if they're not, someone's going to...
Drop one?
Oh, yeah.
At the very least, puke.
Did you see all the magazines in the back there ready to roll?
I sure did.
Man. Yeah. They're all ready. Yeah.
They got little magazine racks in the back.
Newspaper of the day. And
wow.
They're all ready to go. I don't think I could do that at a packed stadium.
Of course not. You're not going to be.
Yeah, you're completely out in the open.
Yeah. That'd be like prison.
Yeah.
That's my one fear of prison, having to do that out in the open with no door.
That's the fear?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm kind of curious about. Well, there you go.
Oh, see, you can't. It's covered.
And it is covered. Yeah. What is that little logo there on the back of the seat? Is that a bird? What is that?
It's one of the captains.
Is it a captain?
It's a guy who's taking batting practice.
Lake County captain.
Looks kind of like Popeye, I think.
Oh, okay.
All right.
There you go. Is that where you'd sit, Tom, if you went to see the Lake County captain?
I think it's embarrassing. I would not do that.
Really?
It's really silly. But they got some publicity, so good for them.
Yes, indeed. And that's sports, Tom.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen.
Rabbit on the first day of July.
Rocky, this is what you farted for.
No more June 2024. Bummer. It'll be Thanksgiving before you know it.
Oh.
Christy!
Chick.
Yep.
A board member of a neighborhood housing association in Indiana is accused of defecating on the side of a neighbor's house.
Well, now, wait a minute. We don't know the whole story.
According to court documents, a homeowner in New Palestine, had found a pile of human feces beside his air conditioning unit, not once, but twice. WXIN
Channel 59
reports both instances were captured by security cameras. The homeowner eventually discovered the pooper was a 74-year-old HOA board member.
Wait a minute, how old?
74.
Oh, my.
Who initially denied the accusations until she was confronted with security footage.
She? Are you?
I'm not
crapping me negative?
She has since stepped down from the HOA and now faces charges of criminal trespass, criminal mischief, public nudity, and embarrassment.
Was she a public dumper, or did she put it in a Kroger bag and then pour it out?
Great question. I don't know the answer to that.
No, she. If you haven't seen the video,
I have not seen the video.
She just goes up and leans
Squats?
against the house, does like a lean, and then lean in a squat.
Lean in a squat.
They got her on ring
not
camera?
seen that video.
Oh, yeah.
So she was a sitting member of the HOA and a squatting member of the HOA.
So,
exactly.
So one can only imagine what prompted this to take her defecant into her own hands, believe and
Yeah, this must be some kind of
send him a message.
Smear campaign. Did she rub herself against? When you said she, that's the surprise.
Yeah.
And then 74, that's doubly surprising.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy heck.
I was a little surprised, too.
Nasty old gal, huh?
The things that go on in New Pal.
And those HOAs, man, they'll get you.
Have you ever been on a board of an HOA?
Never been on the board. I've been the victim of, I left my garage door open too long one afternoon. And
really?
You got yelled at for that?
Well, no, a sternly worded letter in my email. I'm not sure you're aware, but ...
Is it pronounced Palestine or Palestine?
Palestine, I think, isn't it?
Well, Palestine is old Palestine.
I think it's Palestine.
Is it New Palestine?
Yeah.
New Pal is what we always call it around here.
New Pal.
Mm-hmm.
New Pal.
Okay. Now what's coming up in the news, Christy
Well,
Lee?
that's not the only defecate story we have for you today. We have bear defecate, moon defecate. We have...
Bear and moon?
Yes.
Moon?
Yes, if you have to poop on the moon.
Oh.
The Hawk Tua girl is in the news again.
Yes, she is.
As the 15 minutes start to reduce in length, if you will.
And if you've ever been on the beach, I have seen this actually happen and always wondered if it was a reality, if somebody actually got hurt. The wayward umbrella when the wind gusts hit.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, we have a story coming up that's horrible.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The flying umbrella?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been to the beach and seen this happen, right? The wind kicks up and the umbrella
The
just
last
goes
time
flying.
we were there, we had to do this corkscrew
Sure, the
thing that
anchor.
has a chain that hooks to the umbrella. And I was like, why do you have to do this? And now I know why.
Now you know.
No, I thought it's because people kept stealing them like the pens at the bank. They had it.
Tsunami comes along, you lose
My umbrella now.
Oh, I see. These are all interesting things. Also, we have the controversy involving shopping carts. Do you take it back and park it? Or do you just let it sit there in the middle of the freeway? We have a UFO pulled over by the cops and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Every day he played around 18 holes, then some practice. Every night he played around too with some blind that he saw at the bar. And the fly of the tiger was unzipped once again. And he thought no one would be the wiser. He had plenty of women, some were skeezers and hoes, who all had their eye on the flight of the tiger. Back at home, Thanksgiving night, Tiger saw her unravel. His wife, Elin, a cute little blonde who you'd figure could not hurt a fly. But the fly of the tiger is right where she aimed. She took one mighty swing with his driver. She missed his crotch but hit his Tag Heuer watch. She laughed as she watched time fly off the tiger. Buick's gone, so was Accenture. Gillette cut him quickly. It turned ugly when Nike pulled out. They took his hat and his shoes and his balls. Yes, the fly of the tiger has cost them a lot. But for Tiger, there's a silver lining. He's got a new sponsor. It's Danny's Restaurants. They're always open, just like the fly of the tiger.
Yeah, all right. Hey, I'm Willie Griswold, and me and my friend Colin Unger are going to be co-headlining Skyline Comedy Club in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin, this July 5th and 6th. Co-headlining is when two comedians that aren't good enough to headline on their own come together to kind of do a good job. Tom's Kid Ad, take 18. Both shows are at 7 p.m. Please come hang out. We'd love to hang. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm drinking cheese curds. I'm drinking cheese curds. That was the good take, you idiot. Tom's Kid Ad, take 19. Hey, I'm Willie Griswold from the Bob and Tom Show. I'm going to be co-headlining Sky High. Tom's Kid Ad, take 34. Hi, I'm Sam Griswold. I'm going to be co-headlining Skyline Comedy Club in Appleton, Wisconsin with my friend Colin Unger. My favorite things in the world are the state of Wisconsin stand-up comedy and the beautiful, delicate cheese curd. A cheese curd is like the mozzarella stick's precocious, younger, a little hotter cousin. That sounded weird. One more on that. Wisconsin, cheese curds and brats. Willie and Colin and astronauts. Hey, I'm Willie Griswold, and me and my friend Colin Unger are Wisconsin, July 5th and 6th. Come see Willie and Colin in Appleton. That rhymed. Come hang out. If you come to the show with a sunburn, you get in for a little bit cheaper. That's not true. I think that was probably the best one we got so far.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are two of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I worked the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
The Bob and Tom Show. It could have been worse. Tom could have been your court-appointed attorney.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Andy's neat, right?
Oh, very neat.
Now, do you like watching him clean?
Let's just say he's cleaning in a lady French maid's outfit.
Oh, that's got to be hot.
That's got to be super hot.
Yeah.
Would you describe him as fastidious?
Yes.
Would you describe him as a Broadway play, a musical lover?
He's cleaning his replica Tonys.
Does he have a small poodle?
No. What are you guys insinuating?
Does he like penises?
Other than his own.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
Pat Godwin's here. Jeff Oskay.
Yeah.
He's over there. I was trying to remember what your name was in Pig Latin. O.F. Joskay. Or
Koske or Chaos?
Chaos.
Usually called me Chaos.
Oh, Chaos sounds like a badass. That'd be a good name for a rapper.
Jeff Chaos.
He's Chaos.
There's Willie
Spell it with a K in the tradition of hip-hop of misspellings.
Chaos.
I'm down.
Ace Cosby. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee.
Never got that whole Pig Latin thing.
Oh, it was fun.
I don't get it.
I
Third grade,
never
baby.
got it.
Live again. Put the gig live again.
Risty Clee.
Well, that sounds...
No.
Risticlee sounds like a disease. Well... Shouldn't have gone down with her. I got the Risticlee all over my eyeballs.
Yeah, well, should have known.
All over your eyeballs.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's worse than pink eye, although it comes from... Never mind.
You can get gonorrhea in your eye, can't you?
You
I
can?
think so, yeah. You can get it anywhere.
Oh.
I think, can you? Tom, you know this. You're the only one who's had an STD.
Let's not speculate on...
I'm just saying.
Okay. Now, we were visiting the news desk with Christy Lee. A couple of other items before we get to that.
Oh, okay.
Of course, we have the Ace Cosby joke of the day on the way.
Yeah.
Also, Patty G, the open bar comedy special. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that starring you, Pat Godwin?
Yeah, just me.
And it's on YouTube?
Yeah, for like 40
How do you find it?
So on YouTube, you just search for my name. Open Bar Comedy.
Your name again?
Oh, Patty G. Pat Godwin.
Pat Godwin, okay.
G-O-D-W-I-N.
And then
my license number is X. And I live 571 Durham Castle Court.
Looking for something fun to do July 5th and 6th? Your 4th of July hangover days? You've got Willie G and Colin Unger. Have we thought of a song yet for Colin? Are we going to do Man Down Under? What are we going to sing his name to?
Oskay kind of nailed it earlier with the lightning and the thunder Imagine Dragons songs, right?
Yeah, I killed
it. Colin Unger.
Yeah.
Lightning and the Unger.
Do you know what do you have any idea what we're talking about?
Yeah. I like that. I like that song.
Okay.
I like that band, yeah. That's coming up this Thursday and Friday.
Friday and
Saturday. Sorry.
That band has dragons.
Skyline Comedy Club in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Willie and the Unger.
It's very good
right there.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have Christy Lee.
Speaking of music, Country music star Zach Bryan invited the internet famous Hawk Tuah girl on stage at a Nashville concert. According to Rolling Stone, Bryan was performing at Nissan Stadium when he used the encore to bring out Haley Welch, who kicked things off with her now viral phrase. Welch then sang alongside Bryan for a song Revival. Throughout the tour, he has surprised crowds during his final song Revival with stars ranging from Bruce Springsteen to New York Giants quarterback Daniel Jones. And it has now become a sort of game among fans to see who will make an appearance.
Did you imagine? Yeah, night one, we saw Bruce Springsteen. It was incredible. Who'd you guys get? We got the Hawk Tuah girl.
We got Daniel Jones from the Giants.
Springsteen killed it. They did the revival. It was great.
I saw him live in Chicago. It's such a good show.
That's a wonderful song.
I thought usually Hawk Tuah was how you got backstage. Yeah. I didn't think it's how you got on stage.
Yeah, I have a feeling that she was doing it on the bus.
That's how good she is.
But I wonder how long this fame is going to last. This is one of the weirdest internet fame
She
things.
seems super cool about it. You know what I mean? Like she's not.
But I mean, the thing is,
taking it too serious.
But if you know what it is, here's the audio, by the way, from when she did it.
You gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
Spit on that thing, and then she's grabbing the mic like she knows what she's doing. But I mean, you're not going to see her like a minor league baseball game. All right, kids. I know, for the national anthem.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Here's the Hawk Tuah girl.
Yeah, that'll happen. First pitch. Yeah, that'll
do a
happen.
first pitch.
You think they would have her throw out the first pitch?
Absolutely.
And how do they explain that to the family crowd? Why she's famous?
They wouldn't have to explain it to the family. They just let her, it's the Hawk Tuah girl. That's all they'd say. And they'd let it to, they would.
Would she augment the, say,
they
can
would allow,
you?
The people watching it, they would allow that they know who she is, and those who don't care. They would give credit to their audience instead of walking them through everything. Taking them by the hand and trying to explain everything.
Is that what you're saying?
Thus angering people who know what
they call me the communicator, Chip.
No, they shouldn't. Whoever does that. They really shouldn't. The irritator, the agitator.
Oh, yeah.
Another sweet story from the world of rock and roll.
Oh.
Actor Michael J. Fox played guitar with Coldplay during the band's Glastonbury Festival performance over the weekend.
That is so cool. Did you see what he said? Do you have that?
Chris Martin thanked Fox on stage, saying, "The main reason why we're in a band is because of watching Back to the Future. So thank you to our hero forever and one of the most amazing people on earth, Mr. Michael J. Fox." Fox performed in a wheelchair while Chris Martin nodded to the movie's Johnny B. Good scene by singing, "Go, Johnny, go, go, go."
You would have thought they would have had him on the maracas instead of the guitar. I don't care. He shakes. I don't care.
Signature.
I'm sticking with it.
He's got signature tremolo. No one hits it like he does. He's just bending and going.
Now, Pat, you'll appreciate this. The last time we were talking about that great scene in Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this. Dean was nerding out about the guitar.
Yeah, it wasn't like available then or something?
That guitar was not available in the year that was supposed to be taking place. So guitar nerds out there going, "Oh, this is a fake. It's a movie about going through time, you moron." Don't you get it?
That's funny.
Yeah, well, good for him. That's cool.
It was really cool.
I think that's fun. But how long do you think the Hawk Tuah girl's going to be famous?
I think she's around.
You think so?
She might have legs. Maybe she'll get her own talk show or something.
Her dad won't be around long, but she will.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I haven't seen him. Is he really?
He's
really old.
He wasn't real happy about it, apparently.
Oh, really?
Who cares? It's fun. She was drunk in Nashville having fun with her friends.
Yeah, what are you upset about?
I'm not upset. What makes you think I'm upset?
I wonder how long she'll be around.
Mm-hmm.
I told you guys when he heard the story and verified it himself, he would never let it go. He'd keep going.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of criticism around here for a hardworking young fella.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another story going viral is of a woman in California for defending her decision not to return a store's shopping cart. Dr. Leslie Dobson posted to TikTok saying she would not leave her children unattended in the car while she returned her shopping cart. That video has been viewed a lot, 12 million times, over 10,000 comments. Many chastised her for behavior, labeling it entitled. The 41-year-old forensic psychologist told Newsweek, quote, when I heard that women were returning their shopping carts to avoid judgment, I wanted to make a video to tell them they don't have to. She explained that doing so may leave women as well as their children vulnerable to predators.
No.
No one wants your baby.
Here's the thing.
Nobody.
That's the part of the story they're forgetting. No one wants your ugly Winston Churchill looking baby. Okay?
I can. There's a real simple solution here. Park next to the corral.
Well, and plus, none of the cart corrals are that far away from your car. No matter where you
lock the doors to your car.
Or, like, teach your kids a lesson that you're responsible for things and you put them back where they belong.
Yeah.
Now, did you see the video this weekend on a much more serious note of the guy that stole the car? There was a kid in it, and takes the kid out, sticks him at the side of the road, and drives off in the chair, in the
car seat.
Yeah, car seat.
What's he supposed to do? Just become an apprentice to crime? Yeah, you drop the kid off as fast as you can.
He took the whole car seat and everything, sat it on the side of the road, and sped off.
Yeah, this is where I want to be in the jury, because
that's pretty funny.
That would be one dead convict. That you don't do that.
Oh, I would have given him time off.
No.
For letting the
You're
baby
stealing a baby? Really?
Well, he probably
didn't steal the baby. He put the baby down.
He put it on the side of the road.
Your Honor, let me just point out that my client was just trying to steal a car.
Not the baby.
Not the baby as well. And as soon as he realized his egregious error, he dropped the baby off at the side of the road safely on the berm.
In the car seat.
In the car seat.
Strapped in.
He's just stealing a car is fun. He's not a kidnapper. He's a fun guy.
Exactly.
Really.
Stealing a car is kind of fun.
I gave the baby some goldfish. He liked this kid. He's a good guy.
You know what that baby said? Baby didn't care.
That kid was watching Blippi on an iPad the whole time.
You know why the baby didn't care?
Why?
Babies are stupid. That's why. They're really, really dumb.
See, that proves no one wants your baby. He was like, oh, free baby, pass, and leave it on side of the road.
Now, there's a video. Why doesn't someone do that as a viral video? Make up obviously handmade sign that says free baby. Put your baby out at the curb and put the sign out there and just watch the sign.
No, but you know the rule though. If you put the sign that says, couch $20.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
It'll go quicker because they'll steal it.
Yeah.
So you put baby $10.
$10, and
then they're going to come take it.
And then in paren put honor system.
Yeah.
Just leave.
Okay, good.
Just leave the $10.
When we come back, we'll try to rejoin you on Earth. We have UFO news. We have Marilyn Monroe news.
He said my baby was ugly.
When we come back, and we have a bear in the news, and he's doing something awful. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
We have Etta May in the studio with us. Etta May is the mother of several. What is the official count now?
4.
Okay, great.
Not counting my husband. Yeah.
You're done, right?
Thank you. My oldest boy, Bud, is 17, and then Corona, she is 16, and Miller is 13, and then Jack is 8.
There's a theme there.
Well,
Jack.
no, trust me, after the third one, I had graduated to hard liquor.
Understood.
It helps. And Jack is just a dream.
Is he?
My little 8-year-old. He started kindergarten this year, so we're very
He's 8?
Wow. Yeah. Chick, take you back, doesn't
Yes, it does.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
That kid's huge.
Nothing like being 20 during your senior year in high school.
You're popular.
Yeah.
You can drive and
drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Drive your buddies around.
Yeah. So we're very proud of him. And my 17-year-old is problems are arising. And I'm seeing flags. Let's put it down. The other day he walked in the house. He had pierced his bottom lip.
Ooh.
Jeez.
And tried to hide it from me. It's like, you know what? Be a man. Own it. Mm-hmm. Don't hide it. And it's, it's like, hello, you got a spike sticking out your bottom lip.
Man up.
I might notice that at breakfast when Cheerios keep getting hung up on it. Yeah, my son, for his graduating class, now looks like a ring toss game. Okay? Yeah, he tries to hide it, and it's like, hey, Mom, I'm gonna go to my room, okay? And it's like, come here, what's the matter with you? Why are you talking? Come here. And I said, put your hand down. And it's like, oh, honey, what did you do? And I said, did that hurt going in? Did it hurt coming out? Oh. Hey, any holes be put in my kid's head, I'll do it. The problem is the kid he runs with. That's the bad influence. This kid has so many piercings, he looks like he was attacked by a nail gun, okay? Somebody from Home Depot did a drive-by on him. I mean, I call him Tackle Box.
Sounds attractive.
Oh, yeah. Gunner, you can take him fishing.
Really?
He's got a couple fish hooks right here.
Oh, yeah.
About 13 lures in his ear, a couple sinkers coming out of his nose.
It's convenient, yeah.
The kid can't even walk past my refrigerator without all the magnets going.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
There is that fear for me of doing the person and them not liking it. You know, it's a very real possibility. Like, for example, recently I started doing the voice of a British action star, Jason Statham.
Oh, sure.
Love that guy.
My man crush. I love that guy.
Terrific, right?
Bank job.
Oh, so my fear is, though, because I didn't know whether to do him in the stand-up special that I mentioned is coming on in Showtime in the summer. So I struggle with doing it because I am afraid to do his voice and then get a call from him in the middle of the night. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Why don't I tell you, mate? I'm the bloke who's going to rip you into little pieces. Then I'm going to swallow those pieces before you die. And even though that doesn't make sense, I don't want that call.
No,
I
don't
blame you.
So fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that guy, too.
Oh,
he's great. That's Kevin Pollak.
This is comedian John Evans, the High Plains Thrifter, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
1776, the final draft of the Declaration of Independence, submitted to the Continental Congress, and each guy got a little tiny copy of the Constitution for his wallet.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. And then they had breakfast there. It was a continental breakfast.
Oh.
It was courtesy of the
Continental Congress.
It wasn't their morning Constitution.
No, that came after.
I see.
They had the continental breakfast. There is possibly a joke there.
Yeah, we'll find something.
I think if
All
you
of the
search that,
restrooms
Why don't we take the
outdoors.
weekend and figure it out?
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24.
Indianapolis Zoo.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Yep, I'm here, all right.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey.
Song coming this break from
Yes,
Pat.
I hope so.
Well, we got a
What do you think?
tribute from Pat coming up.
Oh, that'd be great. There's Willie Griswold.
And you can quit bothering me. I did post the promo for the Wisconsin shows. It's on my Instagram. It's on the Bob and Tom Instagram. So everybody shut up about it.
All right.
I don't want to hear anything about it.
And then we got Chick's special video, the Silac video, with starring Chick McGee as an actor.
That's right.
As a thespian.
That's on my Instagram, the Chick McGee. Go check that out. There's Jeff Oskay.
That's right.
Ace Cosby's over there with the joke of the day. Any second, I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
Now, we had this rather unusual story from New Palestine.
Mm-hmm. New Pal? Mm-hmm.
New Pal, apparently in the Indiana area, and there was the head of the HOA dropping a deuce, a lady?
It says a 74-year-old HOA board member. I don't know if she was head of it, but she initially denied the accusations, but was confronted by security footage, which shows her pretty much standing beside the guy's house and defecating right next to his air conditioner.
Is there any background information about?
I don't know anything about their situation.
This is the person who yells at you if your garage door's left open too long, but they're dropping a deuce on your lawn.
Yeah, they monitor the shade of light blue that your house is. Can't be quail shell, but it can't be sky.
You guys are making fun, but a lot of them have uniform mailboxes.
Oh, yeah.
And
the color of your front door has to be a certain... Yes,
there
has to be
is
approved.
My apartment.
So was she
guidelines for your garage
Was she
doors?
using the proper guidelines for the toilet paper as she dropped the deuce on the guy's?
I don't know.
Meddling bureaucracies are keeping us from every person has their own fun mailbox. You can have whatever you want. You can get a turtle and you can have a a little hat on it.
Have you seen the one that's a largemouth bass?
Yes.
That you put the...
I know where that one is, right up... there's one north of here.
Okay.
I go by.
I just looked this story up. She did this in broad daylight.
Yeah.
There she is, squatting right next to the air conditioner, isn't she?
Wow. Yeah, I've got this will probably be one of those lawyered up things with prescription meds usually are to blame and this sort of
Tom,
thing.
now this is multiple choice, okay? A, B, or C.
Yeah.
You are, for some reason, over in New Palestine. You're driving along and you look out of your periphery. You see that this lady is leaning up against the house and defecating.
And
Do you, A, stop the car and start laughing? B, pull in, flash your lights, and honk the horn and start laughing? Or C, all of the above?
It's going to be a C. You got to get that on film.
You got to get it on.
Now, that reminded me of this story. It's a news story out of Cumming, Georgia.
Oh.
Do you remember this? It's spelled Cumming. It's a real place, Cumming, Georgia. Man arrested for trespassing naked. Apparently, he's also being called the porch pooper, not a porch pirate. This is according to the Forsyth Herald. A resident reported seeing a nude man on their security camera, allegedly committing what they're referring to as a lewd act on the victim's front porch. I don't know what people are doing this for, but Pat, didn't you have a tribute?
Yeah, the Ballad of the Man from Cumming, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's a man from a town called Cumming. He's walking in your backyard nude. Try and stop the man from Cumming. He's gonna do something lewd. He came on your porch and left a present. They got it on video. Caught in the act, the Cumming man. Now off to jail he goes. They finally stopped the man from Cumming. He put on quite a show. They cuffed his hands and stopped the man from coming. coming. Now he just can't come and go. Woo!
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ballad of the Man from Coming. Yeah, good call.
Loved the out.
The Man from Coming.
Love that folk music, don't you?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
no, I don't.
yeah.
Coming, Georgia, even spelled correctly in that area.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Apparently, she's fessed up to this. She initially denied it, but then said, yeah, she had nothing against the guy, but she just had to go.
Wow.
No.
Think,
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Holy hell. Think if she had something against the guy.
Yeah.
Holy heck.
Doesn't she live in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to her. It's embarrassing enough as it is.
A California family had an unfortunate run-in with a bear that destroyed their van. KCRA
Rah.
reports the Edens family was camping at Bass Lake when they noticed the bear had gotten into their minivan.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Irk Edens told the station their morning pancakes lightly drew the animal in. The bear became trapped, and authorities had to break one of the windows to help it escape.
So my wife's morning pancakes are irresistible. They're unbelievable.
And this is just a little tiny minivan.
I thought you were going to say a little tiny mini bear.
No, but even it's a bear.
In addition to clawing at the interior, the bear also defecated and urinated inside the vehicle.
Did you see the inside of the upholstery was off the door.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, he was trying to get the hell out.
Yeah.
Melissa Eden said,
clawed and chewed.
It's an anniversary trip for the books. We will always remember this one.
Well, yeah, they're going to have to get a new car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go with the town and country this time. Go with the town and town. You aren't meant for the country.
So if
does that show up on the Carfax? When they go to
does a bear crap in the woods? No, it craps in a town and country. That's awful.
It says the van's been attacked by a bear. Do you know anything about that? Now, if you lock the doors, the bear couldn't have gotten in, right?
I wouldn't think so.
No, I wouldn't think so. A bear can't pick a lock, right?
No,
they just bust through the glass.
No, they don't.
Sure, they smell something in there. Go for it.
It's a little hard to bust through glass on a car.
When you're a
these
bear?
days.
Yeah, I think it would be, even for a bear.
Even for a bear, Tom.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's take your car.
Okay.
We'll drive it to Yellowstone.
All right.
We'll put some pancakes in it.
All right.
Kevin Costner.
And you should taste my wife's pancakes. They're amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Super.
They get you up in the morning, let me tell you. Oh, yeah.
Have you ever driven a minivan?
Me? No, I mean I've rented one. I've never owned
I had
one.
never driven one. Then I rented one, and this sounds
nice.
dorky. It was great.
Yeah.
And I think it was like a V8 something. It was tremendous.
It's very convenient.
You probably should have a minivan.
I love mine
because it's probably safer and it would slow you down a little bit. I saw you.
It helps getting the kids in and out.
I saw you leaving the parking lot the other morning, going on a coffee run, and I swear you were going 70 miles an hour by the end of our driveway.
You know why?
Because you're driving a rocket ship.
I'm driving a rocket ship.
I know, but
it's awesome. Ask Godwin. We did a flying U-turn. No, it's just
you shouldn't
scared the crap out of me.
You shouldn't do that.
That's great.
Your head's going to be wrapped around a tree.
I want to do what Paul Newman did.
Yeah, of course you do.
Make a salad dressing?
Oh, I'd love to make the great Paul Newman. He had like a Volvo that he had this incredible engine put in it.
A Volkswagen?
It was a Volkswagen Bug.
I thought it was a Volvo, or was it a Volkswagen?
I thought it was a Volkswagen Beetle, but I could be
You
wrong.
just wanted to be a car that you had, I think, by saying Volvo.
I thought it was a Volvo. In any event,
You're probably
he
right.
put like a 900 horsepower motor in it. He'd pull up, and people would come up next to him and kind of give him some look, and the light would turn green, and he would just peel off.
In car racing, that's called a sleeper.
Oh, nice.
It just looks like a normal car, but then
You're
you
right,
got,
Tom.
Like 900.
88 Volvo 740 GLE.
Oh,
There was a
how cool.
wagon. Isn't that a wagon? That's a wagon, I believe.
Well, those are already pretty fast.
Swapped with a turbo V6 from a Buick GNX.
Nice.
That's very cool.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
God, what kind of a tiny penis did Paul Newman have to prove that to people? I'll get you off the line here. Come on over here. I'll go faster than you if you say you like Redford better. We'll see. We'll just see.
You just don't like Paul Newman because he was from Northern Ohio, not from where you were from.
Yes.
You know what the other drivers called him?
The real part of Ohio.
What do the other drivers call him?
Bird legs. That was their nickname for him.
Bird-Leg Newman.
He was always on the racetracks out in Riverside.
1990. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a 95 Volvo 960, and he swapped it with a Ford V8. Man, supercharged. That's.
Yeah, there you go. Now
Have you seen that documentary yet? I think it's on Max about Paul and Joni.
No, I'll have to.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Now, Paul Newman, of course, a fine cook and has a lot of great food out there. It's all charity-driven, which is amazing. Speaking of great cooking, the Weber Grill is out there, and we're going to be talking to another Hollywood star in a matter of moments. Fill up that grill, fire up the party with the Weber Searwood Pellet Grill. And their spokesman, of course, is Clint Searwood. Clint,
That's right. Thank you, Tom.
It's good to see you, sir. You can smoke, roast, and sear all on the same grill. Thank you, Weber.
Rabbit.
Go from low and slow on smoke boost mode at 180 degrees, all the way to high heat sear at 600 degrees. It's got the full great sear zone, so you can put more food in the flame, and the food will look as good as it tastes.
I've got the extra long handle
how many
barbecue tongs so I can get it up to 600 degrees. I stand halfway across the yard so I don't get overheated.
The grill gets hot in 15 minutes, and cleanup is so easy. Thank you, Weber. You'll cook on 2 levels at the same time, Clint, so you can make enough for everyone. How many hot dogs did you make there?
Well, I'm not sure if it was 5 or 6, and all the confusion, I've lost track.
You can have a headache.
And I don't worry about cleanup either, Tom. I let the woman take care of it.
See, that's very nice. It's easy to clean, rust-resistant with that griddle insert. Yeah. Thank you very much. It's the Weber Searwood Pellet Grill.
That's right.
Learn more at Weber.com. Thank you very much, Weber. Now, coming up, Christy, what have you got over there?
Coming up, we have Pooping on the Moon. We have a wayward umbrella that is awful. We have Teddy Roosevelt's pocket watch and Marilyn Monroe's home all in the news. Not in the same story.
Okay. And did you have to see this weird story about robots? Just wait till you hear this one. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, I'm Willie Griswold, and me and my friend Colin Unger are going to be co-headlining Skyline Comedy Club in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin, this July 5th and 6th. Co-headlining is when 2 comedians that aren't good enough to headline on their own come together to kind of do a good job. Tom's Kid Ad, take 18. Both shows are at 7 p.m. Please come hang out. We'd love to hang. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm drinking cheese curds. I'm drinking cheese curds. That was the good take, you idiot. Tom's Kid Ad, take 19. Hey, I'm Willie Griswold from the Bob and Tom Show. I'm going to be co-headlining Sky High. Tom's Kid Ad, take 34. Hi, I'm Sam Griswold. I'm going to be co-headlining Skyline Comedy Club in Appleton, Wisconsin with my friend Colin Unger. My favorite things in the world are the state of Wisconsin stand-up comedy and the beautiful, delicate cheese curd. A cheese curd is like the mozzarella stick's precocious, younger, a little hotter cousin. That sounded weird. One more on that. Wisconsin, cheese curds and brats. Willie and Colin and astronauts. Hey, I'm Willie Griswold, and me and my friend Colin Unger are Wisconsin, July 5th and 6th. Come see Willie and Colin in Appleton. That rhymed. Come hang out. If you come to the show with a sunburn, you get in for a little bit cheaper. That's not true. I think that was probably the best one we got so far.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Right. Yeah, how about this, Bob? Red or black? That would split it up. Black. It's a black card. Okay. Yes. Chick, would this be a club or a spade?
Club.
See, look at this. See, we're narrowing it down. Now we're down to 13. Would you say a high card or a low card?
High.
High club. That'd be like 7 and up. All right, Tom.
Yes.
If it's a high club, it's a 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, or king.
Okay, jack.
It's the jack of clubs.
Oh,
You'd
jack.
say this is pretty fairly chosen.
Now,
yeah?
you're not touching the cards.
I'm not touching it's been there the whole time.
The cards are sitting in a little box.
Jack of clubs.
Jack of clubs.
So when we drove in today, I was sitting in the car and I took one card out of the deck.
Right.
And I'll do this really, really slow. You can kind of let them know.
Justin is holding all of the
You'll
cards.
see one card in the deck is turned the opposite direction from all the rest.
Yeah.
One
Are you
card.
kidding me?
And that one card is...
The Jack. No way. Okay. Get a card. Get this guy out of here.
Weird, right?
Hey, we're a witch. Hey, wait a minute. Witch. Where are my car keys? Hey, can you fix Justin? We need a magician. Can you fix Chick's computer?
Witch! Oh my gosh, you're just in time, Justin.
It only plays Steve Miller. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me?
Weird, right?
Yeah.
We have
Brian Johnson, first, the lead singer of AC/DC. For those of you who never heard him, he's like a pirate.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time tonight, right? Hey, matey, we're going to ross up shore and give him a nice concert for a good hour and a half. And he can like it. Yeah. He goes...
He sounds like.
He comes and he goes, Jimmy, me son, I'm somewhere in Europe, and someone said that there's a guy named Jimmy Brewer doing hokey pokey. Goes, I challenge you to come up on stage with me at the show I'm doing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sounds amazing. Right? Sounds amazing.
Right.
We're at a club and he's doing a benefit. And so some of the guys from AC/DC and Deep Purple and all this just. And Brian Johnson goes up on stage and we rehearse for about an hour. He's like, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to bring you out. And I'm like, are they going to like this? Oh, they're going to love it. They're going to love it. They're going to love it. I said, okay. All right. Well, when do I know to go? The guy will come and he come and get you and you'll be on the side of the stage. He come and get you. All right. So I'm on the side of the stage and I get engulfed in the show. Lights go down. The first song. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, wow. They're playing Shoot the Thrill. Get the plate. The floor is rocking. Next song. Back in black. Wow. Chicks are now climbing men's shoulders. I want a better view. Third song, it's silent for like an hour, it's about 3 minutes, and then the bongs of the V.
No. Yeah. Also, if you say, hey, after the show, come over, you can buy some Josh gravy.
That sounds like baby gravy.
Josh Arnold's
Baby gravy. Oh, huge. It's a white gravy.
That's $1 million idea.
It is not.
You have you.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are two of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I work the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here in our places with bright, shining faces, except Josh. He's on a fishing vacation, is he? Is that what he said? Kind of a fishing / family.
It'll be fun.
/ making a baby, maybe?
Yeah, he said he's doing like him and his brother are doing like a 16-hour fishing day today.
Ooh, is that right?
The guy get it all in before the whole family shows up and starts taking time away. And I like to fish. That's too much fishing.
16 hours is too much anything. Well, except NFL weekend.
Okay.
College football, Saturday, Sunday football. Yeah, that's all right.
I'm looking at this van that this little minivan the bear got into.
Have you seen the interior?
I'm just looking at it.
It's hilarious.
Wow.
You look at that and you go, it looks like a bear attacked this.
Yeah.
And this guy's got like 7 kids and a dog, and they're lucky they're okay. And to get the bear out,
they had to bang.
They had to bust a window.
The cop took one of those batons and broke the window.
Yeah.
And the bear's huge.
And then start yelling at it. No, it wasn't that big.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding at all. It's the size of my dog. It's not that big at all.
No, your dog is not.
Yes.
You have a huge dog.
It's like 80, 90-pound bear. It could be a cub.
It looks like it's
tiny.
Looks like it's 200 pounds.
Well, the bear
200 pounds.
The bear fit out of the driver's side window, okay? So it's
all
not
fur.
that big. You have a...
He destroyed the interior. You know what else? I heard he even changed the presets on the radio. This bear, what a jackass.
All religious.
I'm watching him. Oh, no, that bear's at least 200 pounds.
You have... you like to exaggerate.
Okay.
Instead of it's hot, it's boiling.
The
you
bear
always do
estimated weight of 212 is according to the police.
According to the police.
212. Really?
Wow, that's weird that they have that in the story. That's interesting.
You must have missed that.
All right, I'm going to look
Estimated.
It's got his weight, it's got his height, his vertical reach. It's like the bear combine. They know exactly what it's got.
That'd be all right.
I'm sorry. We're going to head over to the Silac news desk with Christy Lee. Christy?
A woman in Florida was hospitalized after a wayward beach umbrella stabbed her in the leg.
Oh.
WKMG reports the 85...
Like magic.
The 85-year-old woman was sitting with her family on Cocoa Beach when a rental umbrella dislodged from the sand and flew toward them. The umbrella impaled the woman's left leg. First responders used bolt cutters to remove the umbrella's canopy.
Oh, hey.
Later used a saw to shorten the pole for transport.
So the umbrella is
went through her leg.
Impaled her leg, and it's still through her leg. Wow.
Yeah, when they took her to the hospital, it was still in.
Yikes.
That's
awful.
Right. I've always wondered about that.
How old
That
was
is
she? How old was she?
85.
Wow.
That is scary.
So it just pierced her leg, not her boob, and her leg.
Just her leg, Tom.
So when she went to the hospital to get the doctor said, hardly worth going home, is it?
God, you guys.
I mean, she's what, 80,
85.
85.
She'll be back around. She'll be back.
When you come around. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She'll be back.
So you got to watch out for those stray umbrellas. You said that your umbrella has a thing you screw into the sand.
Last time we went to the beach, we had someone put an umbrella up for us, and they had this big corkscrew, like metal corkscrew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That they screw down into the sand and chain to the thing. So, what'd you say?
I thought that they put chains in there so they don't, like they did with the pens at the bank, so I don't steal them.
Oh, there you go.
You like that one? Yeah. I'm glad that I could barely say it this time.
There used the word auger in the bedroom.
Oh, my God.
Auger? No, I've never used the auger term in the bedroom.
maybe.
Okay,
You want to auger me? Is that what you're looking for?
No. I think it's that's.
You and Chrissy, you do some augering.
No.
Yeah.
Isn't that slang for a strap-on?
Is
what?
it?
Yeah, get the old auger.
No.
Hey, I got news for you.
Well, he's doing stuff we don't know about.
I just watched the bear video again, okay? The mom in this situation outweighs the bear by about 50 pounds. This is a tiny bear.
It is not a tiny bear.
It's smaller than I remember.
Can the mom climb through the window?
No, the mom can't fit through
in the face.
There's no way.
Look at the ass on that bear.
That bear is the same size as Mrs. Monkey, my golden retriever.
Bears, they are.
No doubt. No
Bears
doubt
are a
about
lot
it.
like cats, where it's a lot of fur. They can.
I don't know
They
if-
can squeeze through a pinhole.
like a mouse?
I don't know if I can isolate it well enough so you guys can see how. No, I can't. How tiny that bear is. He goes right through the window, and then he's maybe the top of the guy's knee. The bear's back.
Could you fight?
Tiny.
Could you beat the bear up if you guys had to fight? If you had to
I
square
think I
up?
could.
You could fade this
I think I
thing?
could take the bee. I think I could take the bear. That's right.
The family thinks their morning pancakes were the draw for the bear.
Oh, yeah, those pancakes are
Police offer
Oh, there we go. Here
Eden
comes
Johnson
the bear.
estimates the bear to be at least 200 pounds.
Okay, now wait till Mom comes on the screen. You tell me.
Oh, yeah, that bear doesn't look that big.
This bear weighs 95 pounds. max.
Maybe.
You know, bears have very dense flesh. They weigh much more than you
Wait
think.
till Mom comes on the screen. You tell me who's bigger.
Yeah.
She'll come on.
An 8th grader with at
Now,
least a
wait a
yellow
minute.
belt could probably take this thing.
She's carrying a
She's carrying a puppy dog, yeah.
So?
You're saying the mom weighs more than the bear.
I can say they need their car cleaned out.
Candy wrappers.
Your car's a mess.
Look, a nice family. They got a bunch of kids. They're
They
having a nice
look
time.
like a very nice family.
So I hope someone buys them a nice new van.
Oh,
Oh, there's what somebody needs to do.
Aw.
Buy him a van?
How they fit all those kids in that van? They have, what, 7 kids or something?
It's too many kids.
Too many.
There's got to be some neighbor kids there. do you let your kids bring friends on vacations and stuff, Jeff?
No.
No?
No.
No question.
We
Don't even
always
ask.
did that.
No. No, they ain't bringing friends. They're lucky I'm bringing them.
Willie get to bring a friend on vacation? I bet he did.
I've never brought a friend. I've brought girlfriends, though.
Oh, yeah.
Never brought a friend on vacation.
Well, you go through them.
Okay, can you shut up? I hate this. Yeah. You stink. This is Where's
saying.
Josh? Hey, Josh back.
Hey, Willie, you got to have tough skin to sit in this room.
Sit in this room, Will.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Women love you. What can I say?
Jeff, there's an advantage to bringing a friend. It depends on how it can be family time.
Okay.
Or they bring a friend, then they're going to keep out of your hair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're going to stay
Now,
away
admittedly,
from me,
you got to buy twice the amount of food.
Well, that's the issue, is the additional
Cost.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What if-
like right now, we can all fit in one hotel room. You bring a friend, we got to get 2.
You all stay in one hotel room?
Yeah. Yeah.
How
There's
many
5
beds
of
How
us.
many beds?
Well,
Just 2?
2 beds, and somebody gets the floor.
So
Okay.
Well, I'm not on the floor.
So how many kids? 3 kids?
I have 3 kids. The 2 girls share a bed. Me and my lady share a bed, and then the boys on the floor.
Yep.
Where the boys should be, on the floor.
Do you ever do this while you're in the bed and there? No, be cool.
They're all asleep. No, seriously.
They're not even real quiet. They're not listening.
Elijah, check this out. Daddy's got to go to work.
We're just wrestling, honey. Go back to sleep.
You never teach the boys some moves there, Jeffrey?
Man, all those girls are listening. They're over there vaping.
This makes it exciting. They might catch us.
Jeff, what if Elijah had like a friend that could make a mean margarita? Could he come on vacation?
No, but he's allowed at the house.
Cool.
Most kids aren't allowed at my house either.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want them there.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
They're sticky. They
Yeah.
got a lot of stuff on them.
Yeah, they spill stuff.
Get
Yeah.
out of here.
He's allowed to have friends over. Outside friends.
Oh, yeah.
Those are...
Outside. You stay outside.
Yeah, you guys stay
Do you have
outside.
a tent out there for them?
Well, there's a solo stove you gave me. They all get around and cook a can of beans.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. Got to bring their own beans.
Yeah, bring your own beans.
We're going to go down to the restaurant and have dinner down there. But you'll be nice here in the parking lot. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
You can cook them right in the can, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I don't care what you do in the can, okay?
Well, now we're getting back to that scenario.
No.
Don't do it that
move.
way. I'll squeal.
Don't move. Man.
Here's a bizarre story. You ready?
Yeah.
An unusual new prisoner rehabilitation concept has been proposed that would result in inmates serving out their sentences in a matter of minutes. The so-called Cognify method
Prison changed me, man.
would see criminals hooked up to high-tech machines, Chick,
Yeah.
that would implant artificial memories directly into their brains.
Whoa.
Inside the subject's mind, time would pass differently, slower than in real life, making them experience years' worth of artificial memories in just a few minutes. Depending on the seriousness of the subject's crime and their sentence, the memories could be tailored to the rehabilitation needs of each subject. The complex, vivid, and lifelike memories would be created in real time using AI-generated content. You're right, Willie.
See, when I read this, I thought they were going to go and try to fix them by instead of their memory being dad going for smokes and never coming back,
right?
Dad returns and they have a happy family life, thus avoiding crime in the future.
Yeah.
That's not what's happening.
That's kind of what it is. But this is a sci-fi idea. So, I mean, I can just see bleeding heart liberals loving this. Well, he doesn't have to go to prison just because he killed those 10 people. We're gonna put the headset on him for 3 minutes now to make him feel like he's been in prison. We're gonna shove a flashlight up his butt, just to give him that.
What are you?
This is like some
What are
kind
you
of
doing over there?
digital lobotomy. This is fantasy.
Okay.
I don't think it is. This is going to happen. Think about our prison overcrowding.
This isn't gonna work. Well, we gave him a happy childhood in 3 minutes.
That's right.
Good luck.
Maybe they can fix me. I can go back and fix my memories.
Yeah.
Would you want me fixed?
Wait a minute. In what way?
I'm sure.
You've already been fixed.
Sure. I won't be funny anymore. Not that I ever was,
You're
but
funny.
we'll
Come
see.
on.
No, I thought you're not talking about in the sexual realm.
No.
I mean,
mentally fixed. You know what I mean?
Sure. No, this is the stuff of dystopian novels.
Well, that's what they said about gasoline-powered cars, too, okay? H.G. Wells was thinking all those damn things. You got all your damn future there.
Well, speaking of the futures.
I don't know who this guy is. I like him.
I like him.
I hear you talking all your damn talk there.
He's really afraid. Oh, that voice reminds me. I decided over the weekend when this is over, which could be any day, gold prospector.
Oh,
okay.
I like it. I like
Playing
it
a long
a lot.
ball game.
May I join you? I would love that.
Do you have an area?
Sluice. I'm gonna sluice some stuff.
Do you have the area of the country that you're?
I have no
got an
idea.
eye on?
I'm just prospecting.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't made a decision.
Is this where you have the pan, or is this with mines?
I'm doing it, all of it.
Machinery
pans and sluice boxes. And,
you just get one chunk, you're good.
Big
one chunk, I'm set for life.
You're good.
All you need is a machine to the sluice,
right?
And then you need a backhoe to dig up the ground and dump that into the.
Yeah.
And then
Isn't there a show about this?
Oh, there's like 20 shows.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
guess
thought.
what Jeff was doing since the lady was gone all weekend?
Watching these.
Watching gold shows. And I think I'm onto it.
it's so difficult to not just watch one of those gold show episodes.
Tom, I already have the prospector look.
You do?
Yeah. And I'm poor like all those prospectors. And so all I have to do is go find a crick.
And as you age, you look better.
Exactly.
But it's possible one weekend make $1 million.
Mm-hmm. You got
Although
the boy and his
guy
buddy.
I watched in one day made $11.
$11.
I know.
Hardly any gold.
Was that like at a pay lake? Do they have like pay lakes where they give you don't they give you the pans and the
Tom, you can order a bag of gold rich dirt off the internet today and a pan, and they will send you the dirt and a pan. We could be panning by Wednesday.
Maybe tomorrow afternoon.
A few people have done it online. It's about $70 a bag, and they're yielding around $3 to $4 of gold every bag.
You can buy like 10 cans of beans for the boy with that $3. He and his pals can eat all summer long.
Exactly.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yeah. So gold prospector. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, good.
Brilliant.
Figured it out.
Now, we have...
See, I see you with a little pickaxe and one of those hats.
I think a little backpack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're not looking for a mine.
No, I'm just looking for scraps from the other.
He just wants a nugget, a little golden nugget.
Strip mining, that's the future.
Get out your metal detector.
Oh, yeah.
This one guy found $1 million nugget sitting on top of the ground with a $100 metal detector.
Boom.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't sung about this?
Oh, here we go.
Jeff's a prospector, not a mine detector. Keeps on searching for a pan of gold. That's all I really have.
I love it.
Thank you.
He's just getting old.
Very nice.
Japanese scientists have discovered that attaching artificial skin to robot faces can give them a more natural smile.
Well, no kidding. What about the rotting of artificial? Artificial
It's
skin.
artificial skin.
Okay.
Researchers at Tokyo University created artificial human skin in a lab using living cells, which makes it soft and gives it the ability to repair itself if cut.
What about the? What about the orifices? What about the orify?
Researchers
are they coating them in skin? So the skin is made of real human skin, sort of?
It's artificial human skin, sort of, yes. It's made out of living cells, gives the skin's flexibility and the faces more realistic smiles and facial expressions, though they still appear rather cartoonish. Scientists hope to create more human-like expressions by integrating sophisticated actuators or muscles inside the robot. Ooh.
So if they're using AI in these sex robots, will one of them eventually say no to one of these pervs.
What is it you want them to say no? What is it?
Do you?
You don't need them to. You don't.
Because that's the art.
That.
That's the artificial aspect of pornography.
No. Okay,
You know, there are women who like sex.
No, but
I don't think you're ready for this.
What?
I'm just saying there are things that happen in these movies that are unrealistic.
Yes,
I think.
Well, of course, that's why they're movies.
Well, I'm just saying these dolls, once they have AI, they're going to go, no way, you pervo.
I'm beginning to think
That's
that
a guy with artificial. That's a robot with artificial skin on it.
Yikes.
terrifying.
Looks like Dick Vitale.
Looks like Boba Fett.
A little bit.
It does.
I've never seen Boba without the helmet, but I believe you. Huh.
Ugh.
There you go. It's creepy enough, right?
Yep.
Who needs that? Nobody needs that. I don't care if they're talking no or not.
Well, speaking of space,
Get a good look at it, because that's the last face you're going to see before you get murdered by a robot.
I think most men are going with the robot that doesn't talk.
You
Like,
think so? It's kind of the main appeal, I would imagine.
Yeah, that if they wanted to have to talk to him, they just have sex with a real woman.
No, that's the whole thing. They're programming them. They're programming them to say things you'd like them to say.
Yeah, that's right. Why wouldn't you get that one instead of...
you really like me?
Program a robot that gives me trouble. Nobody's going to buy that.
Yeah. They want to go, oh, my God, Jeff, you're so handsome.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God, I've never seen anything that big.
Sure, we can have sex while your kids are laying in the other bed. That's what a robot would say.
Yeah. Maybe if you hadn't spent so much on me, your robot, you could afford 2 rooms.
I'm hungry. Tell the boy to make me some beans.
Get up and make some pancakes and be careful of the bear.
This portion of the Bob and Tom Show features this announcement from Chick McGee.
That's right. Raycon Everyday Earbuds have been updated again as if they weren't swell enough. Raycon just launched their upgraded model, the best-selling Everyday Earbuds. Now, with Raycon's upgraded version, you also get active noise cancellation, gel tips with ergonomic design for that perfect fit, multi-point connectivity, which is just what it sounds like, lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus quick charge function and weatherproof and sweat resistant. And we received our Raycon Everyday Earbuds, the upgraded versions, here on the Bob and Tom Show, and they are great. They come in a variety of vibrant new colors. Christy got the blush violet.
Yep.
It goes with her...
my blush violet my Apple iPhone, which
and
is
it goes with her
color.
eyeshadow. That's lovely.
Oh, I love
violet
eyeshadow.
Christy. Forest green is my color. It brings out my eyes. And royal blue is Tom. You have blue eyes, right? Don't you have blue eyes? Yeah. Well, you're just a dream for just blue eyes, blonde hair. Boy, oh boy. You're
no
just
hair.
The master race. That's, of course, also the classic black for any evening occasion. Raycon also offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 15% off your Raycon order. Just think about their prospecting for gold out in the wild with your Raycon earbuds on, listening to your favorite music.
And Jeffrey, you got your robot back at the hotel?
That's right.
Jeffrey, you are so hot. Jeffrey, have you met my sister? She is extremely loose.
Nice. Maybe I am into this robot.
Buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
She can't seem to keep her clothes on. See, are you getting to like the robot?
I'm down. Let's give it a shot.
Okay,
He's
good.
down.
We're coming back. We've got news about the moon. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hey, Bob and Tom, this is the Static Shack. This is a real recording studio. All this stuff is paid for, and this is basically where bands come in, record their tapes so that they can play their tapes on the radio and stuff. I could have had a recording studio. It's nice too, but I got a boat instead. And my band's coming here. What?
Can I get some help, man?
Dusty, I'm the lead singer. I mean, I'm kind of busy, plus I'm taking my break now. If you need help, I'll get a girl to join the band. Basically, you have to have an audition couch in a studio. It's state law. That way, anybody that comes in knows that they're trying out, knows it's going to be a fair chance. I'm basically auditioning backup singers right now. Just call my pager. Pretty sure we can make it happen. I swear to God we can. This is my favorite part of the recording studio. Not every band has this. We got Goldschlagers. Look at that Goldschlagers. We got Funyuns, and we got Jaegers. It's the lead singer salad bar. I love Goldschlagers. Goldschlagers is basically the only liquor invented that looks like it has goldfish turds floating around. But the fact remains, that's 14-karat gold. But you drink all of this, you can crap a promise ring. Bob and Tom, this is called the Control Panel Console Operation Board. I probably know more about this stuff than anybody I know of. Me and Angel Skinner did it on here once. I swear to God we did. We had to stop, though, because her butt kept getting feedback.
Late night party at the pizza barn. Have no idea it could get this hard. $80 tab, try to split it 4 ways, but that don't work when the drummer never pays. Scotty got the pizza, boner bought the beer, then our waitress says, "Are we finished here?" Let me put the tip in, 'cause you're so hot. Let me put the tip in, I swear to God. Let me put the tip in, I love your hair. Let me put the tip in, it's only fair. I swear to God I'm the best tipper. I'll lay it right here on the table to prove it. Long dark hair hanging down her back, had asked for days causing a pork attack. So fire-ass hot, she should be on stage. A meat lover's dream, making minimum wage. Let me put the tip in, come over here. Let me put the tip in, get your beer. Let me put the tip in, I swear to God. Let me put the tip in, check out this wad. Hey, that's only 10%, baby. Look, you want to see a little more? There's 20% right in your face. I swear to God, you have to accept my tip. It's state law. Now, when I know how to set the mood, baby, how about a guitar solo? No, not the whole thing, just the tip. Scotty Winkler! Let me put the tip in, I swear to God. Let me put the tip in, give me the nod. Let me put the tip in, let's try your card. Let me put the tip in, or the salad bar. Let me put the tip in, baby. You'll always come out ahead. I swear to God you will. Hey man, it's Donnie Baker. Guess what? I saved up some money and bought this new badass spy camera. I swear to God I did. Check this thing out. Man, they got so much stuff in here. This is badass. I swear to God it is. You wouldn't think a radio station have so many pictures. Ah, look. It's Bob and Tom. Man, something about that don't look right. Let's see if we can make it better. One down. Perfect. Hey, Christy.
Hey, what are you doing here, Donnie? You're not allowed back here.
No, it's Homeland Security. I'm supposed to come back here and check you for humps today.
You're not going to get your hands on me.
Okay, if you don't like this one, how about let me use this one? You know the tone.
morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show, and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day.
Right now.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. Josh Arnold on vacay. There's Jeff Oskay.
Hello.
Ace Cosby, Willie Griswold, Christy Lee, Pat Godwin.
Hello.
We're all here. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Hello, back. Good to see you guys.
Yes, sir.
We have Christy Lee at the SILAC news desk, and we'll check in with her right now to see what we may have missed in the world.
NASA has tapped Elon Musk's SpaceX to bring the International Space Station out of orbit. The agency awarded SpaceX an $843 million contract.
Can't they just stick a piece of dynamite on it, blow it up, and have it...
Build the vehicle that will bring the ISS out of orbit when its lifespan ends in 2030.
Are they bringing it back here?
The International Space Station launched in 1998. These are all great questions I wish I had your answer for. The station is operated by space agencies from the U.S., Europe, Japan, Canada, and Russia. All the countries involved have pledged to operate the station until 2030, except Russia, which is only committed to participate until 2028. I don't know what they're going to do with it once they pull it out of orbit. I could look that up for you. And
they're going to scrap it. Let's scrap it.
Probably valuable copper on that thing.
Yeah, probably a few.
Why would that cost millions of dollars? Couldn't you just let it fall into the ocean? And
let it fall into the ocean?
Or just let it stay out there.
Leave it alone.
That's space. That's a lot of room.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Elon Musk has managed to destroy Twitter, so maybe he can.
Oh, but that's not a bad thing, is it? I mean, you never.
Yeah, you never use Twitter anyway.
You're never on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a lot of things I don't use that are very valuable in this culture.
Yeah.
Well. Empathy.
Oh, you mean like
there you go.
Common sense?
Yeah.
Stuff like that? Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Got a song?
Do you have a song?
Sure. Giant dumps are what you take, pooping on the moon.
That's right.
I hope my suit don't break, pooping on the moon. Some may poop in their suit today. No way. Little police for you. I'm holding it to Montego Bay. Some say Cape Canaveral's far, far away. So I'm going to poop on the moon. See, it wasn't really fully realized, but I jumped off the board anyway there.
Yeah. Before we get to pooping on the moon, NASA does plan to crash the ISS into the ocean. So that's what they're going to do with it. They're going to pull it out of orbit and I guess make sure it goes into the ocean.
But for $843 million?
Yeah, I guess.
That's a loss, I'm thinking.
No, it says
that's what they're paying Elon Musk to develop
to build a vehicle
that
to
will
bring
pull
it
him out of orbit.
Just to get it out of orbit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Call AAA. Just get a tow truck up there.
Sure, they'll go like that. They'll be right there.
Can't you just hit it with something?
Yeah. That's what he was saying. Just blow it up with dynamite.
Yeah, like a missile or something.
Won't it fall to Earth? Maybe, a few pieces go through somebody's roof in Florida. That happened a couple times.
Well, you need to make sure that it lands in a certain area, Tom. You can't just let it fall out of the sky.
Wear hard hats this weekend. The ISS is coming down.
Remember what was the name of that? That was falling in the 70s. Space. Everybody was wearing helmets and stuff.
Are you serious? I don't remember that.
Yeah, Space, the Skylab. Skylab. That was it. Skylab. The shuttle with Skylab was falling, and we didn't know where it was going to land. So
we had a thing about a month ago. Someone suing NASA because this chunk of something came through their roof.
Oops.
And there's pictures of this hole. It didn't kill anybody. So
well, they should pay for that, though.
Yeah,
right?
No kidding. Why are they going to court? Just NASA, if they got enough money to pay Elon Musk $800 million to build a space tow truck.
Yeah.
Maybe he can use one of those.
Well,
Cyber
no, he's
trucks.
not towing it. He's just knocking it off the road, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't get it.
According to Wired magazine, the Apollo crews left a total of 96 bags of waste, including urine and feces, across their 6 landing sites, which are still on the moon to this day.
Wait a minute. How many bags?
96. These Apollo jettison bags, sometimes shorthanded as the poop bags, have been the subject of much interest and speculation since they were deposited on the moon more than 50 years ago. Human feces is packed with microbial life, which means that the moon hosted life on its surface for an unknown period of time after each Apollo landing.
You can, through the telescope, you can see the 5-gallon bucket and the pool floating around the edge, too.
And the Kroger bag?
Yeah. There's 96 Kroger bags up there.
You're going with Kroger bag, right?
Yeah.
You're not just going to dump her in the old bucket, huh?
Well, then you got a dirty bucket.
Well, then you just dump it into one of those. How many holes are on the moon? Come on.
So did they... I don't understand this. Did they... this is when they're on board the spacecraft. They did this, and then they heaved the bags out the window.
I guess.
Right?
I guess. It says moon landing,
I
so...
wouldn't think the windows would open.
I don't think the windows open. I think they probably had a hatch.
Well, they had a
They had
door.
to go down, drop them off, and then get back up into the spacecraft.
If you
threw
read
them
deeper
out,
into the
they'd-
story, it says they can tell that the bigger poop bags are Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah.
Apparently he was...
he's full.
Like a truck driver, that man. Very brave man.
Full of it.
And that's, of course, where they got the recipe for the moon pie.
Oh.
So famous.
Thanks for ruining that delicious treat.
Well, just the chocolate, of course.
So this is like the Mount Everest thing. Where are they going to insist that they go retrieve it?
I don't know. That's all the information I have. I can look
Sorry,
it
I
up.
jumped the gun with my song. I was reading it.
Pooping on the
That's okay.
moon.
96 bags of waste pooping on the moon.
Oh, I see. So that's what that song was about.
Sense, yeah.
I couldn't figure out what's going on over there.
I couldn't either, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Sometimes I half listen. And I just plow ahead. Because I just think I have and I don't.
Well, if you half listen, that's half more than I do.
Yeah, if I would really listen.
Walking in the sun, pooping in the moon, same thing. You guys need to learn more about science. We're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch
Here in the Bob and Tom program, we have been asking you for questions you get all the time.
About your job?
Yeah. Dear Bob and Tom, I work at the service desk of automotive. Customers call in and say, hey, the check engine light came on. What's wrong with my car?
Ah, well, there you go.
I want to always say, I don't know, put your car on the phone. Let me talk to it.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Dear Bob and Tom, my name is James Brown. I'm really getting tired of people saying, so, do you feel good?
Yeah.
Dear Bob and Tom, my name is Brandy. Yes, I am sick of people asking me if I am a fine girl. Okay. If you've got questions you're tired of, we'd like to hear from you.
Yep.
Okay, that's one of my favorite songs. I love that song.
Brandy?
Yes.
Brandy, you're a fine girl?
Yes.
What a
I'll
good
say
wife
it.
you would be.
Yes.
But my love, my life.
And my love and my lady is the sea.
Yeah.
Now, why do you like that song? Because
I don't
is
know.
that the kind of relationship you want, where that's some
Or the
man who loves you but he has to leave for long?
Right, he comes in, gets the good loving, and then he leaves you alone.
How do you think Brandy got to own the bar?
She wears a braided chain made of the finest silver
from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of the man that Brandy loves.
She killed and buried out behind the bar.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
My wife listens to ASMR. I don't know if you guys know what ASMR is or stands for. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And I don't know what that is either. It means whispering. That's all that is. Bob Ross, he's whispering. And he paints on the canvas and it's all scratchy. And he takes the paintbrush and dips it into the water and hits it on the easel to beat the devil out of it. And then sometimes Bob would have his squirrel in studio, and the squirrel would be like, that's ASMR. I'm home from school, 3rd grade, just being like, I don't know why I'm so relaxed. But Bob, you're doing it right today. That's what my wife listens to every single night. Her favorite lady, she's got 3-inch fingernails, and this Wolverine woman is always just click-clacking on things with their fingernails, typing on a keyboard, and out of nowhere she'll be like, I'm gonna eat a big pickle. And I'm like, I'm about to fall asleep right now. Turn this off, I'm driving.
Say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
For your merch after each show, bottled gravy.
No! Yeah. Also, if you say, hey, after the show, come over, you can buy some Josh gravy.
That sounds like baby gravy.
Josh Arnold's
baby gravy. Oh, huge. It's a white gravy.
That's $1 million idea.
It is not.
You have you.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Get them while supplies last.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Hey, there's Jeff Oskay.
Howdy.
We'll get to Pat again in just a second. There's
I'm listening.
Ace Cosby.
I was only half listening a second ago, too. I get it, Pat.
Chick McGee, and here's Tom. Now, the problem with Pat is he feels like he doesn't just make a mistake. He feels like he lets the entire show down.
It's okay.
He wears it on
I was
his sleeve.
writing.
He makes this takes the situation, makes it far worse. worse by dwelling on it for hours.
So you have a parody song about a story we're going to do tomorrow?
He did jump the gun a little bit.
I was writing while you were talking.
It's okay. Right now, we're going to shift gears, I believe. There we go. Look at that handsome man. And he's in his garage.
I'm back. Yes.
It's comedian Reno Collier. Reno Collier joins us. Is that your garage?
It is my garage, yeah. And that's my house, but it's got 7 people in it. Actually 8 and a dog. And I just wasn't feeling like inside was the right move today.
But is that your car behind you? Or is that the wife's
car? That's my wife's car.
Are you sitting on the floor?
No, I'm in a Field and Stream hunting chair that just sinks a little bit. It's kind of like, Chrissy, believe me, this is not comfortable for me.
You know what I found? I found one of those, what do we call those, camp chairs?
Camp chairs, yeah.
Mine rocks.
Oh.
I accidentally ordered it. I have no idea how I got it, but it has 2.
It's a rocking chair.
It has 2 compressed things on the 2 legs on the back that squeeze up and squeeze, and you can rock in it.
Nice.
It's got shocks.
It's
nice.
a little. They look like 2 shocks in the back. Yeah.
Oh well,
rocking chair for Grandpa.
Now, Reno, there's also it would appear a refrigerator behind you. Is that right?
It's full of corn. No, mine is full of corn dogs, frozen pizzas, nuggets, and popsicles. Oh. Those 7 people in my house are little bitty.
I got you.
And they are fired up.
Yeah, man.
It looks like the way she has her car parked, there's no way you can get that refrigerator open to get at the corn dogs. Am I right on that?
No, but oddly, I can shut the garage door and turn the engine on.
Well, at least you have that comment, too.
I'm sorry.
Enjoy a popsicle.
It's so much fun.
You're having a great time, aren't you?
Are these relatives from your side of the family or hers?
Yeah, they are my step grandkids.
Okay.
And the cousins, and they don't get together a lot. So it's actually really fun, man. They don't get to see each other. So it's just kind of like, it's like waiting for a storm. You know, you after they leave, you kind of assess the damage and see if you need to call the insurance company. But it's fun. And when you're a kid and you get together with other kids, it's just fun. You know, they're having a blast, and I am too. I'm joking around about it because they're going to see this, but it's it's good.
Now, it may be the lighting in your garage, or are you sunburned?
No, I just am. Well, probably. I cut the grass yesterday, and maybe a little bit, or it's just blood pressure. You know what I mean? Who knows how much time I have left? You know, at this point, when
I think your beard, the skunk-like stripe on your beard is kind of evening out.
Skunk-like.
Before
it's turning all white.
Yeah,
yeah.
Before it was just on the right side of your chin. Now it's kind of
looks good.
Migrated over there. Yeah, I think it looks good.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I grow it like that on purpose.
Do you?
Yeah, you know. People are like, why don't you color it? And I'm like, oh, because I'm heterosexual.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, how you like that? Good morning to you. If I have to live with it, you are too.
Reno Collier is our guest. Reno is a distinguished stand-up comedian.
What day are we into here? Are we
family
day
man.
1, day 5, day what?
Day 3.
Of how many?
7, and we're adding 2 more tonight.
Ooh.
2 more kids or 2 more people? 2 more people or 2 more days?
2 more kids, and it's kind of one of those things where you wake up and go, why did I quit drinking?
Yeah, I know.
Did I really? I mean, did I think it through?
Now, we were talking to Jeff Oskay, who's here in the studio with us. When he goes on vacation, he gets 1 room for his 3 kids and his lady friend, and he's in it as well. That's crowded. But do you have enough beds in your house, or are you like camping out with tents and stuff?
We got the beds are full. There's air mattresses. And then some of the beds are actually empty because the kids wanted to sleep on the couch.
Fun.
It's just strewn out all over. They're having a blast, man. You know, it's.
Do you have a pool?
I don't know. No. You mean to drown myself in?
There seems to be a theme.
There's a theme here. Now, I can't help but notice there is a rather large body bag next to the refrigerator. You can just climb right in and save the...
Now, I'm assuming, Reno, that pile of stuff with the green thing on top, you were in charge of sorting that out, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you know what, dude? You are so right.
Yeah,
and I hear about it all the time.
Yeah,
I'm constantly reminded
I can imagine
that it's there. But, you know, it's all these, you know, it's easy to grab. They're stacked high enough where you walk out the door, snag one, get your Aldi's quarter.
Sure.
Go knock out your stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I get the garage and my closet that still look like my brain with just stuff slung out all over the place. But the rest of the house is really clean, I promise.
What is that pile of junk behind you?
They're just bags.
Those are all these bags.
A bag full of bags.
Bag of bags.
Everyone's got a bag full of bags.
You don't have a bag of bags?
You don't have a bag of bags?
Now,
yes, I do.
I have a bag of
don't
bags.
don't you, because you take old sheets and make rags out of them, is that correct?
Uh-huh. And towels.
See, that's
What do you need rags for?
Yeah,
Cleaning
what are you,
up.
a rag man?
To throw at the maid.
I bet that's a lot of fun.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Reno.
He put it right in your strike zone, Reno.
Hey, man, you're going to tee it up.
That's what the knives are for. No,
right.
we had this interesting news story last week about how people who keep clean and people who clean their houses, they find that romantic for their partners. And
their partners find if I am at home and Andy's cleaning, I find that sexy and romantic. Yes.
Huh.
That's kind of the way the story went.
I've been an obsessive cleaner prior to even knowing that. But so now.
But he wouldn't admit whether that works for him or not.
Yeah. Do you do that? I can't. Do you do cleaning?
Do I clean?
Yeah.
Do you do cleaning?
Yeah,
Use cleaning as foreplay is what he's asking.
No, I don't know if I think it was foreplay, but I mean, I do dishes and, you know, my stuff's outside. Like I do the grass and we don't have a lawn service. So I cut the grass, weed eat, pick up the dog poop, take care of the garage in some form or fashion. And then the upstairs where everybody is, where the TV room and all that stuff is, I'm in charge of that too. So it's, yeah, I don't know, dude.
That works.
Does your wife find it hot when she like come out and give you some lemonade, you're hot and sweaty sitting on your tractor?
No,
tractor.
My tractor.
He's not running a combine. What are you talking about?
You think he's a farmer because he lives in the South. You think he's a farmer, don't you?
Before I go down and feed the horses, she knocks a piece off. You know what I mean?
Does your wife have a nickname for you, or does she call you Reno?
She calls me dumbass, maybe.
I bet she calls
me
like
Reno.
Something
Does
like
she?
Poot or something. P-O-O-T, Poot.
Here, Poot.
Hell, Poot. You know?
Come on, Poot.
I
don't like that.
Has she ever taken liberty with the name Reno and done some, like...
What are you searching for?
Reno the Pinot.
Yeah.
Pinot Grigio.
Take your Beano.
She does drink Pinot.
Does she?
Loves it.
I do too. Good woman.
Yeah. Grigio
Yeah.
or Noir?
Both.
Yeah, she likes it both.
Hey, Poot, give me some of that box wine while you're up. There you go.
Take the bag out and squeeze it.
I know there's some in there.
Poot,
damn
every
it.
drop.
Put in 3 ice cubes the way I like it for me.
Stop messing around.
Don't knock that Costco box wine.
Reno,
Damn it, Poot.
Job done.
Poot, Reno, I just assumed you had a sit-down mower.
I don't.
No, you don't? Oh, wow.
Maybe he doesn't have that big a yard. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not very big.
Yeah.
I see. So you got a rotary or?
No, actually, right now I'm using a battery.
Oh.
Yeah.
The old lawnmower kaput. So I've got all the same batteries for my tools and everything. So it just seemed like it made sense, and I didn't have to go get gas and all that stuff.
And that's where
so far so good.
That's where Poot came from, like kaput.
That's I wish that's where Poot came from.
Reno Collier is our guest, and Reno, if you've prepared something for today's show, the good news is you can use it next week.
Hail, Poot. Yeah. Oh
no, we don't.
Unless it was July 4th related.
Well, no.
Oh, that we're okay? Because we're kind of out of time here. I have enjoyed chatting. Is that okay?
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's all good, man. Whatever you guys need.
Okay, good. Well, are we, you just want to linger in the garage so you don't have to go in and deal with a little rascal.
Oh, yeah. Hey, as soon as I turn this phone off, I'm just going to keep talking, going, yeah, Tom, everything's good.
2 hours on the air.
Let's take a commercial.
Dude, come back in here.
Anything to keep you from cleaning up the blanket fort that I'm sure exists upstairs right now.
Oh.
Dude, full blown with the cushions and the walls and the whole shebang.
What is more fun, though, than you and the cousins, the Spider-Man sheet on the wall?
Oh, yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, my cousins still do it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's so fun.
Oh, it happens in my house all the time.
Love the blanket fort.
The blanket fort is the best.
Yep.
Oh, it is the best, man.
Yeah. Maybe you should
Diving
do
on top of it.
when everybody leaves, Reno, here, a little tip from me. You get your wife some of the Pinot, and then you build a little blanket fort.
Oh, yeah.
In the living room, and, inaugurate
Start off doing the dishes a little bit.
Yeah.
Get started, Poot. Get started.
And listen, Reno, I want you to use my name. Tom said, this would get you hot.
Poot, that tickles.
Come on, Poot. Grab Poot's Griswold.
Okay.
I'll try to fit you in there some way, bud.
Hey, Reno, I'm not sure what just happened, but that was a very fun 10 minutes. I enjoyed it very much.
Man.
Are you on stage this weekend, or you got the July 4th weekend off?
No, I'm taking the weekend off. But, dude, you talk about getting murdered. If I would have left this week, it would have been over for me.
Here's the thing. I can call you in about an hour, and make sure that when you answer the phone, you're right next to your wife, and you go, yes, sir. I absolutely, I can be at the gig. Well, I understand you have a family emergency. I will absolutely be there. Yeah. Hang up the phone. It was Fox.
If you ditch your wife on 4th of July weekend, she might get a little revolutionary, okay?
Yeah.
She might
wake up a eunuch.
All right. We'll see you, Reno.
Bye,
Thank you very
have
much.
a great week. Thanks, everybody.
See you, dog.
Happy 4th. Right now, speaking of the 4th of July, there is nothing more American than grilling out on the 4th of July.
You think the Russians are grilling out this weekend?
No. Commies.
Darn right.
America means Weber grills. Get set, ready, set, go. Griddle. This is the griddling season. Weber has the new rust-resistant griddle. It's called the Weber Slate. Rust-resistant griddle. Carbon steel cooktop, safe for metal tools, pre-seasoned, ready to cook right out of the box. It's the griddle that stays ready, not rusty. It's from Weber. This griddle heats evenly edge to edge, reaching up to 500 degrees. Plus, the Weber Works prep, cook, and store system keeps cooking supplies right there at hand. You can carry all the food, condiments, and utensils you need, so they're right there handy as you're working outside, grilling up all that stuff. And we have special guest Clint Searwood to talk about his adventures in grilling with Weber Slate rust-resistant griddle. I like this one because you can cook pancakes on it. How many pancakes did you cook yesterday morning?
Oh, you should taste my pancakes in the morning. They bring bears from miles around.
Nice.
Bears love my pancakes.
Now, what do you like? Blueberry pancakes?
No. Just plain buckwheat pancakes.
Thank you very much.
I knew something went with buck, but I couldn't remember.
That was very close.
Buck and pancakes.
Okay.
Is what I eat.
Jeff Oskay, what kind of pancakes you want to cook in your Weber grill?
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
Yeah.
Christy Lee?
I'm blueberry.
Wilbur?
I put in blueberries and chocolate chips. I don't flip. I scramble.
Scrambled pancakes, huh?
Really?
Yes. One man's mistake, another man's delicious breakfast.
I'll be darned.
Ace, what do you go with? Plain. Okay, man, a few words. High Plains Griller. Ace Cosby.
That's another movie I made.
Ask me.
Hey, Pat, what kind of pancakes?
I was only half listening. What were you talking about?
Pat, do you have a song about? We have a story coming up about a bank robbery. You have that song before she does it? Okay, good. It's the Weber Grill. These babies are awesome. Check out the entire line of Weber grills at Weber.com. And we love these letters we're getting from people who goes, I've got my grandfather's kettle Weber. And you can upgrade now, but those kettle grills are the best. And Weber's got them all. Weber.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Coming up, we have Theodore Roosevelt in the news, Marilyn Monroe in the news, and a guy getting pulled over in a UFO. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
My name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
So we're getting back to your hobbies, James. You're a bowler.
Yes.
You got that going for you.
Yes, I
golf, skydiving, scuba diving, skiing. You went skydiving? How'd that go?
Yes, I did. Well,
was it a tandem jump or did you?
It was a tandem jump. Yeah, scared me. I'm big.
I was going to say, I don't
scared you. Who were you with?
I was going to say
the other dude. I was strapped to the guy.
What do you weigh in at? Do you mind if I ask?
Then I was about 280, I guess. I'm probably 295 now.
Oh my! Now is the person when you do the tandem? Is the person with the chute?
Land on somebody else.
Is the person with the chute in back of you?
He's behind you. You don't have to do anything. You're basically like luggage.
You're looking at, you're just watching the ground come at you while the guy behind you has the chute and does all the work.
And you've never been so glad to have a man strapped to your behind. Ever. You will never. And you know, they call it a sport, too.
Well, sure,
the
it's
whole
very
time
difficult.
They're like, did you like the sport? And I was like, falling is not a sport. You know, if it was, my grandmother would win a medal. The Silver Hip Award goes to.
Yes.
If you want to make a sport, you should just throw the parachute out of the plane and then make the guy jump and put it on before he hits the ground.
Oh, I like that.
Now, for competition, throw one parachute out, 3 or 4 guys jump.
Oh, there you go.
He won.
So did you glide in, James?
We glided in, and on the tape.
Did you fall or did you land standing?
At the very last minute, he said stand up, and I was already going down, and there wasn't no. But my ears did not pop. The thing with the ears. Yeah. So when I hit the ground, immediately I was like. He was like, how do you like it? And I was like, it was good. I enjoyed it very much because I could not hear myself.
Couldn't hear a thing.
Well, that's because, see, if it were me, I would be tightening every orifice in my body to prevent leakage, including my ears.
Plus, there's a dude behind you.
Yeah. And that part stayed. That my ears did not pop until maybe the next day. And I had to sing that night. I was doing a play called Smoke on the Mountain.
You're a singer? I didn't know.
Yeah, where you sing gospel music. It's a gospel music play.
You know, smoke on the mountain, fire in the sky. It's a great play. Yeah.
So I'm trying to sing. I'm like, amazing, great that we've been found.
Well, that's unfortunate. I want to apologize to anyone that might have.
Well, I don't know if you're deaf, you automatically talk that way, even though you can speak.
That's what it sounds like when you talk.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's nerve wracking, and the more scared you've already done it, the more scared of it you are, the better you get out. The more you get out of it. You know, it is really like that facing your fear and all that stuff. And when you're standing in the doorway of that plane,
it's
every cell in your body screams, you better hold on to something. I mean, it's overwhelming.
Hey, I'm Willie Griswold, and me and my friend Colin Unger are going to be co-headlining Skyline Comedy Club in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin, this July 5th and 6th. Co-headlining is when 2 comedians that aren't good enough to headline on their own come together to kind of do a good job. Tom's Kid Ad, take 18. Both shows are at 7 p.m. Please come hang out. We'd love to hang. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm drinking cheese curds. I'm drinking cheese curds. That was the good take, you idiot. Tom's Kid Ad, take 19. Hey, I'm Willie Griswold from the Bob and Tom Show. I'm going to be co-headlining Sky High. Tom's Kid Ad, take 34. Hi, I'm Sam Griswold. I'm going to be co-headlining Skyline Comedy Club in Appleton, Wisconsin with my friend Colin Unger. My favorite things in the world are the state of Wisconsin stand-up comedy and the beautiful, delicate cheese curd. A cheese curd is like the mozzarella stick's precocious, younger, a little hotter cousin. That sounded weird. One more on that. Wisconsin, cheese curds and brats. Willie and Colin and astronauts. Hey, I'm Willie Griswold, and me and my friend Colin Unger are... Wisconsin, July 5th and 6th. Come see Willie and Colin in Appleton. That rhymed. Come hang out. If you come to the show with a sunburn, you get in for a little bit cheaper. That's not true. I think that was probably the best one we got so far.
Coming up Tuesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, we'll get another great song out of comedian Pat Godwin.
She's getting married to her guy, Andy. When he proposed, she said, what the hell's one more? Welcome to the family. Christy's husband number 4.
That's Tuesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show. The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Andy's neat, right?
Oh, very neat.
Now, do you like watching him clean? Let's just say he's cleaning in a lady French maid's outfit.
Yeah,
Oh, that's got to be hot. That's got to be super hot. Yeah.
Would you describe him as fastidious?
Yes.
Would you describe him as a Broadway play, a musical lover?
He's cleaning his replica Tonys. Does he have a small poodle?
No, what are you guys insinuating?
Does he like penis?
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I believe it's almost time, isn't it, Tom?
It is almost time for the
one,
Ace
the
Cosby
only.
joke of the day. But
That's
first,
right.
a couple quick things coming up. Willie G and Colin Unger, comedians, July 5 and 6 at the Skyline Comedy Club, Appleton, Wisconsin. Willie, how do you get tickets?
Go to my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a ticket link in the bio, or skylinecomedy.com. Come hang out, gang. Going to be fun.
Now, am I correct in saying that there is a video promotional announcement now? Have you
There
gotten
is.
that up and running?
Yeah, there's on the Bob and Tom Instagram, on my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a little video. Noah helped me make it. Thank you, Noah. It's very good.
Now, there's also, I understand, speaking of
It sounded like someone made you thank Noah.
No, it's
thank you, Noah.
No, I went in there for like 15 minutes. He shot me being a fool for 15 minutes. We had like 3 different ideas. We'll try to do this. We'll try to do that. None of those worked. So I just talked like a jerk, and then Noah went through, made it magic, made it really funny and good.
That's awesome.
Noah's good. I like Noah.
There's also an underground video of the chick McGee.
Yeah, commercial for Silac, our buddies at Silac. Yeah.
Oh, and you're acting?
I'm
an
acting,
actor.
I'm acting like
Where
chick.
did you get that mailbox at?
I
want one of those.
I think it's Marty's.
Marty has a camera in the back of his mailbox.
Isn't that amazing?
That's his old house.
That's his old house. Marty didn't even get to live there
Yeah,
anymore.
that's not my house. I mean, it's okay if you think it's my house, but it's not my house.
Okay, well, you can.
My house is much more opulent.
Where can you find that mailbox?
Silac.com.
Okay, thank you very much.
Look for it.
Now, as teased earlier on the show, it is now time for that magic moment where we start feeling great about life.
Time for sports?
Man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
You guys know I love hanging out with my pet cow.
Yeah?
She enjoys her classic rock.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
I didn't do the punchline yet.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? That's what you need to learn how to say a setup.
Given your history of punchlines, I'm with Tom. I don't know if that's a classic rock, and I'm going. Do they call cows rocks?
I did like a 6 count, and then it's over.
Let's see it.
Oh, my cow, she loves listening to classic rock. Oh, you know what her favorite band is?
No.
The Moody Blues.
Worth the wait.
Brought to you by Sleep Number.
He'll never capture the magic that was Baboon. Ever. You should bring that back for 4th
of July.
I have another variation on that. I can do that.
Oh.
Sleep better together. Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at Sleep Number stores near you or sleepnumber.com. Yeah, Sleep Number sponsoring the joke of the day.
My favorite part is she played the outro and Ace went, what? What are you doing over there? Dear Bob
I'm going
and Tom.
pet rock, pet cow.
I couldn't get it either.
Regarding the artificial skin and robots, you mentioned how men are perverts. You take a male robot and put that artificial skin on his tool. Women will be riding that like Seattle Slew.
You don't have to read everything people hand you, you know.
If you also put breasts on the robot, everything will be riding.
Okay, no.
I happen to tune in your show. He's driving from New York to Florida. All right.
Drive safe.
Perfectly legal?
Thank you.
For now.
For now. Yeah, you can go from state to state for now.
Yeah, it's still legal, I think. Okay,
yeah.
good.
Theodore Roosevelt's prized pocket watch has been returned more than 3 decades after it was stolen.
To him?
Well, that would be difficult.
Teddy?
The silver pocket watch was given to Roosevelt by his sister and her husband in 1898 before he became president.
Bully.
The watch was on loan at the Theodore Roosevelt Inaugural National Historic Site in Buffalo, New York, when it was stolen in 1987. It turned up 36 years later at a Florida auction house last year and was seized by federal agents. The pocket watch was finally returned to public display at Sagamore Hill this week.
Well, now I know where I'm going for a vacation. How about you, Oskay?
I'm all for it.
I'll rent the kids an extra room so we can go to Sagamore Hill and look at Teddy's watch.
The mystery of the watch's disappearance, however, is not fully solved. They don't really know.
Wow, that's just
bizarre. Yeah.
Over the weekend on Pawn Stars, a guy brought in one of Clinton's lost butt plugs, and they
did he know a guy?
Well, he did, but since it was slightly used, it normally would go for $5 million, $25.
Yeah, man. So let me get this straight. On Pawn Stars, that guy really is not an expert on anything. He just knows a lot of people.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
pretty much.
So anybody could host that show.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Why?
Well, you have to own a pawn shop first.
Well, but
like they didn't just bring some dude in off the street.
Well, they could have. What is he an expert in anything? I don't think he is.
Yeah, he knows his
ripping
stuff.
people off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like what you bring in something, he goes, "Oh, I know what that is. I have a guy that knows a little more about it than me."
There he is.
Wouldn't you like that if someone did that in your life? You take one of your projects, go, maybe you should get someone that knows what they're doing to do that.
I guess maybe I should.
Marilyn Monroe's former Los Angeles home has been declared a historic monument to save it from demolition.
They get the smell out yet?
The LA Times reported the Los
smells
Angeles
like JFK.
City Council voted for the historic designation after a lengthy battle over whether the home in the Brentwood neighborhood would be demolished.
Brentwood.
Yeah.
Damn Brentwood.
I know. The current owners lived next door and wanted to raise the property in order to expand their estate.
Well, it's too low. We need to raise it. Yes. That's the way I understand it.
Monroe bought the house for $75,000 and died there just months later on August 4th, 1962, from an apparent overdose. The home's current owners, Brianna Milstein and Roy Bank, purchased the house for $8.35 million.
Wow.
They contend the house has been changed so much over the years that it is no longer historic and it has become a neighborhood nuisance due to tourist traffic. So they bought an $8.35 million teardown, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Well, but they
can't tear it down now.
I know.
But they want to tear it down and sell it for $16 million or whatever it would be. Probably. I bet.
They want to
Don't you
expand
think?
their house on it. They want to tear it down and expand their house on it.
Why is that? I don't understand why is that really historic? If she lived there for 4 months,
She
died there for starters.
She died there.
Yeah, but now you get all these sad people that want to go see her house.
I think
driving through the neighborhood.
And Pee Wee's house just went up on the
Well,
market, didn't they? I think it did.
And as we get older and people our age, nobody's going to care anymore, are they, at some point?
Well, they do those L.A. death tours and
Yeah, that's true.
celebrity houses.
Yeah.
Would you do that, Tom? An L.A. death tour?
God, no. Who cares? It's so boring. Jeez.
Boring. You don't think it's macabre or disrespectful?
When Marilyn Monroe lived here, 17 renovations before this, the house looked nothing like it, and the trees were small. I don't know anyone would care. I'd be furious if I were these people. This is just encouraging people to drive through their neighborhood constantly.
Well, they shouldn't have bought the house next door.
That's right.
We're going to have gift shops or some guy out front with...
Although you taught me that if you're going to buy a house, buy the lot next door.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, if you can, buy that lot next door. Yeah.
You did that once, didn't you?
I did it once, yeah.
That keeps the neighbor from...
Sold it all for $1. Turns out they made me move out. Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
I like to go through the medicine cabinet in that place.
Oh, Maryland?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can only imagine.
Quaaludes and such? Some of those old drugs?
Oh,
Do they not make Quaaludes anymore?
No, for a long time. Even if you call it and ask specifically.
I think there are
At the
still
apothecary
some,
down the street, you can't even call up and say, hey.
I think like in Mexico you can get them or something, I think. But
What were they exactly?
Horse tranquilizers.
714's made by Lemon, right? Raw Lemon.
I mean,
Pat,
that's what I hear.
I mean, I only half listen sometimes.
they were badass though. Say what you want, but you'll get a good night's sleep.
Pat, do you have a song about our next story?
Let me think. Where would you go next?
Authorities
we're not going to tell you.
I had something for the pawn shop.
Okay.
Well, we just did the pawn shop.
Right, I know. I'm late now.
Okay.
I was early before.
All right. Well,
I don't know what's wrong with
by
me.
the end of the show, you'll be right on it.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be right on it.
Let's do the pawn shop. What do you got? Now,
no setup necessary.
what were they pawning this week in the pawn shop store?
We were talking about Roosevelt.
His watch, remember?
I have a Fender Strat and a Martin D20. And Willie, you know this. A brand new ukulele in a fancy bamboo case. Down at the pawn shop. That's where they'll be. Oh, yeah. I'm on fire now. Till I come up with the cash, I have till August 19th. Down at the pawn shop. That's your part. Down at the pawn shop. With the jewelry and guns.
Down at the pawn
shop. Getting good. Getting divorced is fun.
Down
at the pawn shop.
Locked up in the back.
Down at the pawn shop.
A guy in lines on crack. Down at the pawn shop. Pawn shop. Life has kicked my ass. Sad to see my marriage fail. I gotta pay my child support or I'll end up in jail. So down at American Pawn, yeah. Lima, Ohio, I go.
Look, he's doing. Hey, shut up! He's doing this is the plug for his pawn shop.
No, you're doing fine. Now, everybody, down at the pawn shop. I need a quickie loan.
Down at the pawn shop.
My ex-wife's on the phone.
Down at the pawn shop.
Get out your picture ID.
Down at the pawn shop.
Aren't you Patty G? Down at the pawn shop. Pawn shop. Oh, that was beautiful.
Hey!
We're all on time.
Never had one lesson.
Well, I guess that plug you were going to give American Pawn.
Oh, they don't need it. They're doing fine.
Okay.
Much better than I am.
You don't have anything there anymore, do you?
Nothing there right now.
Oh, right now.
Maybe tomorrow after this show.
Pat, I don't know about you. I always found at the pawn shop the most depressing thing at the pawn shop was all the kids' bikes.
Oh, I know that.
Because you know the kid didn't write it in. Like, like he just woke up in the morning, Mom, my bike's gone. She's like, oh, someone must have stolen it. He's like, out of my bedroom? Yeah, I'll be down the basement smoking crack.
Dad needs beer money.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what they give you good money for, Jeff? Gold.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say,
Prospector Jeff can make a lot of coin.
Saddest thing is the pawn shop, engagement rings, maybe.
Yeah.
How about a wedding
Now we
ring?
got a topic.
Wedding ring, $90.
I love watching people shop for wedding rings at the pawn. It's like, no, that's got some bad karma on it.
Yeah.
Like, you want to go new on that. You don't want to.
Well, no, wait. What's the difference between pawn and vintage?
Are there things they
buyer.
can't?
If it's for sale next to a weed trimmer, it's not vintage.
Are there things they can't pawn?
That's what I was going to ask. Are there
not
things
allowed?
you can't pawn, presumably?
You show ID, and if it comes up stolen, they're going to go through the.
No, I meant like other medical tools and
firearms,
sandwiches.
No, they'll
firearms
take firearms
are
all day long.
They will?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got a ton of firearms. I would not try to rob a pawn shop.
No, that's a bad place to rob. Yeah,
you've answered a lot of questions for me.
I have sold a wedding ring at a pawn shop before.
I have
Is that
too.
right?
Yeah. I got it.
And that was it yours?
For it. Yep.
Okay.
$200. So what'd you pay?
She paid about $3,700.
$200.
Yep.
Boom.
I got 90.
Hey, I got to keep my lights on for a month, so it was quite enjoyable.
A couple tanks.
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed it. So the original price was $3,700.
Yeah.
You got $200 for it.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, the first place I went to offered me $150, so I went and got a second opinion and got it up to $200. So I mean to brag, but
then what do they sell it for?
Whatever they
probably
want.
$3,700.
$4,200 probably.
I don't know much about business, but I think you got screwed.
Yeah, no.
Wow. Okay. Well,
gold's like $2,100, $2,200 an ounce. Or something.
It is?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Why do you think I'm prospecting?
Prospecting. That's right. Jeff and I are going to prospect. We're going to live in a tent together. We're going to do it all.
Let's slow it down.
No.
Maybe we'll build a couple cabins.
We're going to a tent. We're going to live in a tent together.
Do the Brokeback Hawk tour.
I'll be the big spoon, then you can be the big spoon, and make our breakfast by the river. And,
right now, Chief McGee has an announcement to make. It's not about moving in with Jeff Oskay.
That's right. We want our tent to be secure, don't we, Jeff, with a Simply Safe home.
If you're looking for gold, you don't want people stealing your gold.
You need camera, high definition cameras, both inside and out, with Simply Safe. Simply Safe is the only security company I trust to protect my compound. It gives me peace of mind. You know how I worry. Whether I'm home or away, I can check in on my house with my Simply Safe app with those high-definition cameras. And Simply Safe has fast protect monitoring and LiveGuard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even speak to intruders to stop them in their tracks. No long-term contracts, so you can cancel anytime. Pricing is transparent and affordable at less than $1 a day. And there are no hidden fees. Easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour, or you can choose to have a pro do it for you. Although I will tell you this, I've installed 2 or 3 Simply Safe systems. Protect your home this summer with 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Don't forget the Tom. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, we have Today in History. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
I'm gonna play a new song for y'all. See if you like it. See if you like it.
All right.
And be sure and Bob go, ha, 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 like you do.
I can do that. I was just getting ready to do that after I saw your picture.
That looks pretty accurate. Yeah, it does. Have you ever had one of those days when nothing goes right? Your wife starts bitching about whatever it was she was bitching about last night. So you escape into the bathroom just to sit there on your throne. But after you finish your business, the toilet paper's gone. Well, it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off of my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path, 'cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. Yeah. Of all the radio shows I've ever done, I've never done one where they could sing a song they've never heard.
Isn't that amazing? I was just thinking the same thing. How do we know the words to a new song?
Y'all must be working for Dionne Warwick and the Psychic Friends. Well, I was running late for work, so I poured me some coffee to go. And just before I had a flat tire, I spilled it all over my clothes. When the highway patrolman pulled up, I thought that help was on the way. But when he saw that tire tool in my hand, he shot me with pepper spray. Laugh. Well, it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off of my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path, 'cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. All right. Mm-hmm. This last verse is for everybody that don't like their boss at work. Mm-hmm. When I finally made it to work, I was 15 minutes late. I told my boss about the flat tire, but he fired me anyway. So here I am in the parking lot, just waiting by his Corvette. I'm gonna give him a goodbye present that he never will forget. Laugh and sing. It's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path. 'Cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I like it. Paul Thorne.
Now, just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Don't.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7, 24.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
1776, the final draft of the Declaration of Independence, submitted to the Continental Congress, and each guy got a little tiny copy of the Constitution for his wallet.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. And then they had...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, everybody. How is everybody?
I'm great, Chick.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you very much for responding.
A little tired.
Oh, yeah? But it's a good kind of tired, right?
Did you have a good weekend, Ace?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice and quiet. Do you have any interaction with any feminitas?
Ladies.
The cashier at Kroger Sunday morning.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Did you talk to her? Did you talk trash to her, if you will?
She was very kind.
Slide her cash box.
Show her your coupon.
Yeah, show her your
I used a coupon over the weekend.
Ooh, what'd you buy?
Oh, man, 5-pack of mac and cheese.
Ooh.
75 cents off. I felt like a baller.
Wow.
Nice.
Ace would be so proud of
Where'd
me.
you get it?
Meyer. Like it was in like they send you a thing every week that like, oh, here's stuff you always buy. Here's some coupons for it. So
I saw Ace in the Wild one time, absolutely one time.
Oh yeah.
So far, and I hope it's the only time. But I was walking into a major department store where they also sell groceries, and he's coming out at me. And he had the longest receipt I've ever seen in my life. It was about 6 feet long, I swear.
Now, will you do the thing where you have so many coupons that they pay you at the end of the transaction?
In the early days, you could do that, but you can't do that anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
In the early days, you could also kind of slip in coupons that you didn't have, you weren't buying anything for, because the reconciliation between the cash register and the items bought wasn't what it is now, obviously, with the computers.
And didn't they used to do like triple coupon days?
Dollar doubles.
Yeah, dollar doubles.
Now you got him excited.
Look how happy he is.
He's on fire. Look at his smile.
I used to be there when they opened, man. Saturday morning.
Do you have the book where you keep all your coupons, the expandable file?
I do have one of those, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
See,
well,
that's
thank
the
you
way
very much. Time now to check in with the world of history.
All right.
It's an important day.
Sticking it to the man. All right. Time now for Today in History. July 1st. I'm guessing a lot was going on at the Continental Congress in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's not in the news, though.
Not in the news.
No, we got 1904, the first modern Olympic Games held in
Athens?
Greece.
Athens, Greece, yeah.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Huh.
What?
Yep.
You know they don't make French fries in St. Louis. What? No, wait a minute.
They were considered modern. Yeah, that was the so-called first modern games. They did not have breakdancing.
I think they had them.
That's coming up, though.
The last ancient games in 96, I think, 1896.
Now, they did a special about the breakdancing, which is no longer called breakdancing. It's called breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I saw a news piece about it. So.
I'm still waiting for my shoes.
You got break-in shoes?
He promised me a pair.
Oh.
Have they released them yet?
No, they come out on the 24th.
Okay. Can you walk in breakdancing shoes?
No, you got to break in them.
No, you got to walk on your hands.
You go popping and
You got to spin around and stuff.
Are they all greasy in the bottom so you can spin?
I don't think so.
I would think they would be much like bowling shoes on the bottom, right?
That would help.
A little slick.
Let's see.
I think Nike are the official shoes. I think.
Okay, Pat, I want to see if you're paying attention.
I am.
Okay.
Now.
Well, that's
I wasn't
a first.
before, though. I know.
Here's your hint. This, in 1908, became the worldwide standard for help. What is it?
SOS.
Yeah! Listen to those harmonies. There's only the Swedes can do it.
God, ugh.
Yes.
Well, don't shut it off.
Oh, no.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Go, ABBA.
Harmonies and detective procedurals, what the Swedes do, man.
Pat, another one for you. What was happening right now in 1967 on the radio?
Right now? Boy, Ace is better at this than I am. 67?
67.
Beatles had 5 hits? I don't know.
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Hit
I
number
think
one.
it's Sgt. Pecker.
Yeah.
Is it Sgt. Pepper? Are you kidding me? I've thought it was Sgt. Pecker all this time. All this
really?
time.
That has to be. There has to be that sad porno out there.
Oh, God. So porn. Would you just get laid?
Sergeant Pecker, you've been drafted into the female army.
Did you see the Paul McCartney piece on CBS Sunday Morning?
I know it was coming, and I taped it.
They showed his piece on CBS Sunday morning?
Yeah, they did.
That sounds inappropriate.
No, he had a bunch of pictures that he took while the Beatles were on their very first tour in 1964.
Cool.
And he'd forgotten about them, or they were lost. And
he'd never seen them before?
He hadn't seen them for a long
and they were,
time, 60
as far as he knew, they were little teeny tiny pictures, and they blew them up for the exhibition.
Yeah.
He noticed a bunch of stuff.
It was really interesting. Yeah.
I think there's a monkey in one of them or something.
Oh, yeah?
Is
Mickey
that right?
Dolenz, probably.
No.
Mickey did like the Beatles. That's
Pretty Fab Four,
1979, the first Sony Walkman goes on sale.
Oh, they were big.
Yeah.
That was a big deal.
Yeah, those are
I could never get the cassettes to play very well. They would always wow. Wow and fly.
How about this? 1980, "O Canada" officially becomes the national anthem of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what the hell was it before? Snowbird?
8 Days a Week by the Beatles. How odd is that?
What the hell else would you pick?
I was American
Gee,
Woman.
I don't know. Oh, Canada?
Not oh, Mexico. That would be bad.
I believe, I think Rush, Closer to the Heart, came in a very close second. I don't know.
These eyes.
Now, do you know any of the words to that song besides "O Canada"?
Oh, Canada, we stand on God for thee.
Pancakes.
Very good.
Stand on God for thee.
I don't know any of those because I'm an American.
Well, I'm going to be a Canadian.
Okay, let's see. This is interesting. Happy birthday to Dr. Henry Walton Jones. Who is that?
He's known as Basketball Jones.
No, it's Dr. Henry Walton, Indiana Jones. The character.
So it's not
1899.
He doesn't exist. He exists
Yes.
in
That's
not
Spielberg,
history?
Spielberg's mind.
Yes, it's a
And you're
fictional
using this as
It's a
today
slow
in
birthday
history.
day.
It's history.
How about this one? Estee Lauder.
Yeah, she
That-
did good
her
cosmetics.
name-
Real Estee Lauder?
Her name shows up in crossword puzzles all the time. It's got some great letters in it. EST and 2 more E's.
Yeah.
Those are some great.
Well, she's born in
letters.
1906. I'm guessing she doesn't smell real good now.
Well, I think the smell goes
okay.
away after a certain amount of time.
How about this? In 1945, the birthday of Debbie Harry.
Yeah, Blondie.
And boy, was she ever.
Down there.
Wow.
I hear she can be.
She probably keep it hairy?
Looks like she keep it hairy.
You heard she's what?
She can be fun to be around.
Okay. Good to know. Happy birthday to the great Dan Aykroyd, born in the state in 1952.
The best.
By far. And Pamela Anderson, born in the state in 1967.
The best.
Her most
she's-
famous screen role, the Tommy Lee video.
Yeah.
Man.
Now she's got a garden in Canada and one makeup free, and she's cool.
Happy birthday, Liv Tyler.
Oh, Steven's little girl.
She married Liev Schreiber. So when you call her house, it's very confusing.
Live or leave?
Live there? Oh, you mean live or live?
She did not marry Lee.
Well, then-
I had to think for a minute. Wait a minute.
You just said that to make that joke.
You sold that.
Man, was that good?
Yeah, weirdo.
And she's the 54th member of that family, so Liv really stands for Roman numerals LIV. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Stephen
but this,
got around.
Welcome, Tom. This is my kind of humor. I like it, too. I love fun with Roman numerals.
It's a math problem.
Yeah.
And this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.